What's up, guys? What's going on, everybody? Welcome one, welcome all. We are here. We are live. No ZAFF yet, by the way. We are going to ring him in. We're going to get him in. We're going to make sure that sound and everything is working. But first, I want to make sure I'm logged into the game. We got ourselves a podcast, people. Something that we're all going to have a blast doing. So first off, I want to thank you all for joining me and my co-host very soon live. We decided we wanted to record this originally, and then we're like, what the hell? Why are we going to record this? Let's get everybody involved. So what's up, everybody? Again, thank you so much for joining us. Let's get the party started here. We're going to go ahead and just get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to turn the game sound down completely, make sure that it's not interfering with ZAFF. I want to make sure you guys can hear him as well as myself. We got a lot of topics we want to talk about, and there's quite a bit to go through. So first and foremost, let me mute the game. Game is muted. Perfect. We have nothing to worry about there. Let me go see if my co-host is ready. And if he is, we're going to jump on Discord together on a call, and you guys will let me know if you can hear him all right. Okay, let me see. I'm going to give him a call. I'm going to call him right now. Calling you right now. All right, hold up, guys. Let's start a voice call here. Let's call this boy up. ZAFF!
Yo, Payne, can you hear me?
I can hear you, my man. How you doing?
Hold on, I can't hear you. Give me a moment. I gotta change my audio settings.
All right, no worries.
Give me one moment here.
No problem.
Headphones.
All right, while you doing this, can you guys hear him on my end? Can you guys hear him? Can everybody hear ZAFF when he was talking?
Oh, no wonder. I think I've Discord muted. You try. There we go. Yeah.
You got me. You got me in.
Yeah, I got you in.
All right, boy. Before we start, I'm gonna just say this.
Yeah.
I saw your stream right now, and you're taking people's NIDs and shit, and I'm just like, this man is on one. Like, you are crazy. Like,
it's a good way to get it to the active viewers, right? So super easy if they don't have any points, because the new system that Marble added in made things so much easier. Did you notice that? How easy it is now?
I did, but I don't know if you noticed this. Before we even start anything, I sent it off to everybody, right? And I'm getting like random people being like, I never got a code, Payne. And I'm like, bro, like it was sent. Because like they ate up my codes. And I'm like, so I'm like, if you didn't get it, contact customer service. So I'm like, the fact that you're doing this one-on-one, kudos to you, bro.
Yeah, let me give you some insight on that. I actually know why.
Sure.
So a lot of people may have already discontinued your support, right? And they're supporting someone else for whatever reason.
Right.
If you sent codes, let me show you. This is actually kind of a big deal. Let me close this.
I'm gonna go to
if you went,
like, if you didn't get it,
if you sent codes to every single person, if you sent supporting you, it'll show up regardless of when they started, right?
Okay.
So what I noticed is a lot of people who were ranked on season 1 are no longer ranked, right? So they might say, hey, Payne, I'm rank number 37. I didn't get a code. But actually what happens is because they like discontinue their support automatically, Netmarble did, they're no longer like technically supporting you, even though they have points. So they wouldn't get a code. I had some people that got your code and my code, even though they're supporting me. So a very strange system. You keep an eye out for that. And you can do like a PSA if anyone was supposed to get a code and they didn't, because that's what happened to some people. So I manually told them to DM me and send them a code. So very strange system. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, they're working on it. It makes you look bad, right?
It
You're
does.
like, I sent codes to all my top people. And they're like, no, you didn't. But you did. Like it's a very simple system. You just go, here, let me show people. You press view right here, for example.
Yeah.
And then you can just send it to 100 people at once.
That's
so
exactly
super
what I
easy
did.
to do.
It's exactly what I did. So I did all 37 pages of mine.
Okay, so one more thing is, did you get the confirmation every single time it popped up or no?
Every single time.
Okay. For me, I never got a confirmation, so I had to manually check another page. Did 100 codes send out or not? And some fail. So it might, I don't know if that happened to you, but some codes don't send out. It just says failed. And you don't know who it was. Super painful.
All right, listen, no pun intended with the super painful part, I hope, because it was super painful for me. But with that being said, this is just an insight for everybody watching right now to see the shit we have to go through just to get you guys any fucking stones. Like, it's absolutely atrocious. Like, I'm happy they did it past the 50 only, because I think that was crazy to do. But yeah, shout out to Netmarble for at least trying. I'm hoping, guys, the system gets better, so does ZAFF, and continue supporting both of us. With that being said, bro, first off, let's go into the topic at hand, which is our podcast. First off, thank you for doing this.
Yes. Of
Appreciate
course,
it.
yeah. We set this up in like what, 5 minutes?
Five
Yesterday, you
minutes.
DM me. Yeah. Well, it was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. You're like, yeah, you want to do it? I'm like, yeah, let's do it up. You sent me the
Um,
topics. You did more of the heavy lifting. I'll be
no,
honest
no,
here,
no,
but
no.
yeah.
Let's be honest for a second. Like we would have started this 5 minutes after we had our discussion if I was just not like, listen, we at least got to have some sort of fucking structure here. Because
True.
knowing you and
True.
I, we're pretty much spitballing a lot of the stuff we do, and I know we don't really do scripts. So this is an exciting
No, no.
time. So just for everyone is aware, we are going to involve. We wanted to do this live for two reasons. Number one, because we don't like scripts. Number two, we love the community, and we want you guys to be a part of this podcast. So I think we're going to do a Q&A question at the end of this, right, to make sure that your chat has a chance to ask us questions, and my chat will ask us questions, and then all together we'll come up with some crazy ass agenda at the end of it all to make sense.
100%. Sounds great.
All right. First off, so let's start off with something, because we have a lot of the same community, but I don't think a lot of us know how you started off in content creating. So why don't we start off with that? Why don't you tell us what got you into content creating? What do you do outside of content creating? What makes ZAFF, and give us a little fun little tidbit about you that nobody knows. That some people people
Nobody
might want to know.
knows.
Yeah, no, nobody knows. You gotta like this is
That's
me.
a tough
This is my
one.
opportunity. Yeah, it's a tough one, right? It's an opportunity
Yeah.
for us to learn about you, and it's an opportunity for me to learn about you as well. Because let's be real, this is really our first communication ever. Like we've never really
Yeah.
communicated
You're
outside
right.
of this.
But you know what?
This atmosphere.
I feel like we're both, we're both super casual guys though. So I'm not worried how this is gonna go. I know it's gonna go great. Like we're both Canadians, right? So it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy for us.
Both Canadians. That's got to say something about this. We were like shooting the shit about coming up with the name, and I was like, two Canadians and a mic. Now I like listen. Do you look like your profile pic?
Okay, so that's a good question. I actually do sometimes dye my hair, and my hair was platinum silver at one point. So that's what I kind of just base it off on because I love that look, and I do want to keep that look, but I can't just due to where I work and the people around me. It's not professional enough, but if I'm ever free, that's exactly what my hairstyle is going to be, that
Okay.
platinum look, and I kind of like that aesthetic my profile picture has. That's what I would dress if we weren't judged in society. So yeah, kind of representative of the internal me.
Okay.
Say.
Okay. No, that's good to know. So you first and foremost, the most important thing is you have hair and I don't. So right there's a dynamic difference right there. There's a shift right there. I would go platinum as well if I had a choice, but I can't grow shit. And I'm getting natural platinum beard right now, whether I like it or not. My son is already calling me Santa. Luckily, I haven't put on the weight yet for that. But that's awesome, man. Like because I see profile pics and sometimes they don't match the drapes, so to say. In your case,
Yeah.
you wanted to match
Yeah.
the drapes, but you just naturally can't. So what is your natural hair color?
Black. I'm just
You're
jet
black.
black hair. Yeah.
Jet black.
Yeah.
Okay. So see right away, you guys already know something about him that I didn't know about. So he has hair and he likes to go with the look. All right. So what got you into content creating? Tell us about this.
Okay. So, I'm pretty sure everyone as a kid wanted to put out videos, etc. Right? And I did that as a kid when I was like 13, 12, like Minecraft videos, right? But just like one or two videos offhand. It was never something I really wanted to get into. Just wanted to see what it was like. Did it? It was okay, whatever. But then I noticed I was watching a lot of these content creators. Like we mentioned someone yesterday together, Vulcan. I'm sure a lot of people have seen him.
Mhm.
Back when I was in university, when I was playing AFK Arena, I used to watch him all the time because I was like, man, what do I do in this game, right? No idea what to do. And I followed his guides. He made fantastic guides for the game. And then, you quit games as you play them, you get bored. I picked up this new game. It was called Legend of Slime. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar.
I remember that
Probably
game.
not actually. It's you played it before?
I was gonna cover it before I quit content creating. So yeah, I love that game.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I looked it up. I was like, I just started. I'm like, man, what do I do in this game? I have no idea. I looked up, YouTube, Legend of Slime guides. Nothing. There was nothing there. And I was like, you know what? Someone has to cover this game. Like, it's a pretty popular game.
Mm-hmm.
It has good play style, good. It was a good quality game at the time. Maybe not so much anymore, which is why I kind of stopped playing it. But
Yeah.
it was fun, and I'm like, I can do content for us, and that's all I did. My channel was literally called Legend of Slime Guides for like probably close to a year before I shifted to ZAFF, and that's all I covered. Legend of Slime, Legend of Slime, Legend of Slime. So
Yeah.
that's basically what I built the channel on. Yeah.
So this existing channel was the Legend of Slime channel before you changed it to ZAFF.
It was, yeah. So I had it as Legend of Slime for, I would say, 9 months or so, potentially 9 months. And then I'm like, I need a brand. I need a brand shift, because if I want to cover other games, because Legend of Slime was slowing down. Views started slowing down, subscribers started slowing down, the overall pace of the game slowed down. So I'm like, I got to cover something else. So I can't do that under Legend of Slime guides. It makes no sense, right? So I'm like,
Right.
pondering a name. It has to be a 4-letter name, because it has to be something people can remember, right? Like, I don't want to bash on this guy right here. He has a solid name, but I would never remember Luke Warmiss _ right? That's a hard name to remember. It's something simple that's 4 letters. That's why I chose that. So that's basically what the name's about. Nothing to do with me. It was just a simple name that no one had. Hard to find names these days. So I got to give you props. Payneblade, that's a good name. I'll never forget Payneblade. That's a solid one. Yeah.
Let's not. Do you know the history of how Payneblade
No,
started?
please tell us. I want to hear about it.
I will give you guys that story very soon. But I'm going to your channel right now, guys. Sorry, we're gonna get into some juicy stuff right now. I just want to see your channel. I'm gonna go to your oldest video. Is it still around? Or let me see here. Oldest video.
Dude, those videos are horrible.
Wow, yo, bro, you got 64K though.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I was the sole Legend of Slime guy. No one else did Legend of Slime, so all
You're
the viewers get funneled to me for that.
Yeah, you should have made a killing off of this.
No. Trust me, the game stagnated so hard. It was like top tier the first few months, and then downhill. The developers sold their, I guess, their product to another publisher.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to badmouth them, but they're making questionable choices. So yeah, I think Soul Leveling Arise came by at the perfect time. And how about you? What games did you cover before doing Soul Leveling Rise? I think, let me tell you this. You covered Final Fantasy, did you not? That Final Fantasy game?
I did.
I watched you. I played that for a little bit, and I watched your videos. Yeah, I did.
For fuck's sakes, I feel awkward now.
Yeah.
No, so with my history, holy shit! So here's the thing. I was content creating in 2019 when my son was born. So my son was born in 2019, and I started playing a game called Naruto X Boruto Ninja Tribes. A lot of you guys may have watched me back then. Some of you guys may have not. But it was like an artsy Naruto game made by Bandai, and it was like their attempt to try to make it kind of big, and nobody was covering it at the time. And I remember this clearly. I was in a guild with the top whales. I was a big whale back then. And I remember somebody was like, hey man, the leader at the time, MRN, who actually ended up doing all my thumbnails for me at the time, because he was the reason why I started content creating. He was like, hey dude, listen, can I get you on a Discord call? I'm like, yeah, whatever, sure. So he's like, you know the game really well. Clearly you know how to speak to people. He's like, why don't you start YouTube? He at that time was actually having his own YouTube channel. And I was like, no, I don't believe in social media. I would never do that. I was literally, I was against anything social media related at the time. So he's just like, just listen. He's like, why don't I just make you a thumbnail? Tell me what you want to do, and you just go on the mic and just do what you want to do. I said, okay, cool, whatever. I'll just give it a try because it's COVID. I have nowhere to go. So I'm actually on my channel right now, and it's the first video I put out. And unlike your video, which killed it, I got 5.2K views for 64,000 Shino coins. Let me break what 64,000 Shino coins is like. That is like buying $4,000 worth of diamonds in this game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. So it
didn't get the return you wanted, I guess.
No, not at all. And I started off with 0 subs, just like you did, on a game that nobody really cared about. But then you know how content creating is, right? It's like the moment you start, it's kind of hard to stop, right? And it's like, this is 4 years ago. This is crazy. The fact that, and I'm at 2,400 videos. Like, what the fuck have I been doing with my time, guys? Who allowed me to mic for that long?
Listen. I got to give this guy a shout out to everyone watching. I was telling Payne in DMs, I was like, man, you'll pump out a video and I'll click it. And by the time I click it, you'll have another video uploaded. And by the time I finish that first video, you'll have a third video up. How do you do it? I got to ask you. How do you get all these videos out? You got to tell me.
I got to be honest with you. So, okay, here's what happened. So if you look at my old content, I used to do a video a day up to about 2 years. Okay. Here's what put like a fire under my ass. I came back from content creating in March 7th of last year. And I had gone for a whole year. I had not done content for a whole year. And my channel, the day I was going to do another video for the first time ever, that same day YouTube was like, "Hey, dude, you're now gone for a whole year. Your channel's demonetized." I was like, "What?"
What?
Yeah, they're like, "You're demonetized because if you don't put out anything for a whole year, they literally demonetize your whole channel." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh
So I called
wow,
them.
that's a pain.
That's a huge pain. Yeah, no, again, no pun intended there. It was a fucking pain. So they're like, so I'm like, what do you do to like start monetizing it? Well, you need to have 4,000 real hours before you can monetize. I swear to God,
Right.
Zaff, that same day I put out 10 videos. The next day I put out 7 videos, and it just became a habit. And what ended up happening was I started covering Street Fighter Duel, and if you go back and watch, in 6 months I did 472 videos on that thing. In 3 days, YouTube was
Holy.
like, "Bro, what the hell?" They're like, we'll give you your monetization back. Just stop putting out so many videos." So I was like, no, this is like becoming a habit. So it's crazy because I started a trend in Street Fighter Duel where other content creators were making a video. They were contacting me being like, "Bro, can you slow down? Like, we can't get anything out because you're putting out things so fast that people think we're just copying you at this point." So
Dude, that's me. That's me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to do a video, and you already did 3 videos on
Yeah.
that one topic. I'm like, what's
know.
going on? What's
Listen,
happening?
I'll be honest with you, man. I would have those videos out back to back to back to back, but YouTube doesn't allow it. So I have to stagger them 4 hours at a time. I have 8 videos down in a day, and I just leave it alone.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
bro, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yo, send
Yeah.
me one. I'll host you on my channel. Send me one.
Yeah, it's one of those things
That's
where
so
like
good.
yeah, once you start the ball gets rolling, it's hard to stop. And I think like that style of content creating has never really occurred in many channels. So when I start covering a game and if I start growing, a lot of content creators feel that push and they're like, "Oh shit, now we got to keep up." So I feel like it kind of makes other content creators want to do better as well and kind of push out content as well just to make sure like they're on top of their game too. So I don't know, it just became kind of like a habit for me.
Dude, yes. When I see you uploading so much, I'm like, man, I gotta upload like 2 times a day now, 3 times a day. I gotta match his pace. That's
100%,
crazy.
100%. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Congratulations to you first off for being #1 on the Content Creator Plus. I want to say that in live because I think that's a huge deal for a couple of reasons. Number one, you're Canadian. Which I totally respect and I love because I'm also Canadian. But number two, there's been a big push for the Korean players to really get up there, and I know you noticed that, right? So, like, it's really cool to
Right.
see one of us to like who are holding it down here on the west part of the world to kind of take over, and I'm really glad it's you, bro. Seriously.
Well, we're both neck and neck. I'm sure, like, if you get a few more supporters, you'll be first, right? We're
Yeah,
gonna like
yeah.
fight for that top 2 spot.
And
Easily.
I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But that's
fun,
that's the
it's
thing.
fun.
It's fun. It's a competitive spirit. And you know what? I watched that video where you spat on Nato and I'm like, so first off, shout out to the Hack 2 girl. Because the moment you did
Yeah.
that, I watched that today, and I'm like, why does that remind me of ZAFF now? I think you've officially ruined that girl's Hack 2 for me, because now I think of you every time I hear her voice, and I'm like, this is insulting. Insulting to women everywhere.
Good.
So just that was ruined for me. But no, straight up, congratulations on that. I hope you're killing it, and I'm. This is why I want to do this because you know what, we both have the same play style. We have very similar styles in content creating, and I think the fact that we share so much of the community members together, I think, is a great thing for solo leveling in general.
Easy, yeah, easy to just hop on for you on stream.
100%.
Good times
100%.
for sure.
So what drew you to SLA? You had a lot of choices because I noticed you covered ZZZ. You could have done any Hoyoverse game. Why solo leveling?
Yeah, I'll tell you because I actually people are gonna roast me. I have not read the manhwa, but the anime really clicked for me, and I was like, all these animes usually have a game. So I searched up Soul Leveling Your Eyes, and I'm like, there's no game yet, but it's coming out. So I'm like, this is perfect. I don't have anything to cover right now because Legend of Slime was dying at the time. So I'm like, I'll get into Soul Leveling. But the reason why I like it so much is because I love these like MMO-ish style animes. One anime I love is Sword Art Online.
Art Online,
not
yeah, 100%.
all the seasons, but just like season 1, where it was basically like an MMORPG.
Yep.
That's what I love, and I think Soul Leveling does have a lot of those characteristics in it, so that's why I just
100%.
love it. The leveling, the random missions, stuff like that. That's why I basically chose it. How about you?
That's honestly a big part of it. So that MMO feel, like I'm a big MMO player. I come back from a background of Final Fantasy 11, EverQuest. I'm an old school MMO player. I played a lot of Final Fantasy 14. WoW. I was huge. I pretty much ruined my entire university career. And I'm the same way as you, where when I see an MMO in an anime, it instantly attracts me because I want MMOs to be real in life. Like, I don't want to LARP. I don't want to put on a full-on fucking armor and a sword and run outside my house and start, challenging someone to a duel. But I love it when it's an anime because it makes me feel like it. So I totally agree. The moment the system got popped up in the anime and he saw stats, and I'm like, yo, this is it. This is the one.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
And honestly, I think there's been such a nice shift for God, because you've played gotchas for a very long time. I played gotchas for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
And you know how for the longest time it's been a carbon copy of each other, right? There's always like that 3, 4, 5 player RPG. You get gear. It's all turn based. It's auto. And I'm like, you know what? The moment a good action RPG comes out, I'm gonna hold on to it. And this was the first one where I was like, yo, SLA has shit down pat. And you know what's crazy about it too? Is I remember covering this, and somebody told me, they were like, before the game came out, I started just doing some promo vids and stuff, and somebody's like, yo, be careful, it's Netmarble. And I'm like, yo, listen, I know Netmarble. I'm weary of Netmarble because I've had a lot of history with them. But they were like, also, I heard the combat sucks. That made me really scared because at the time I was covering Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and I was like, you know what? Do I want to go into? I was covering One Punch Man World, which was very good combat. And I'm like, do I want to shift to a game that people are considering shittier? The moment I started playing this, bro, I was like, yo, this game is knocking it out the park for combat. It was so damn good, so damn good.
No, the devs did a good job with all the systems in the game. Obviously, some adjustments need to be made on certain aspects, but yeah, right out of the gate, they did a fantastic job with the combat. But it is kind of similar. I know you're planning on covering this game as well with Zenless Zone Zero.
Yes, I am.
They're both very similar in that respect. So sort of like instance, ran dungeons, the combat, you switch between 3 characters. So are you going to cover ZZZ as well? Do you plan on doing a lot of content for that game?
I do, yeah. I've already started videos on it. I've already got a couple of promotional videos about like what's to come, the pre-registration, the Street Fighter 6 collaboration that they talked about. There was a live stream that just happened recently as well, which I'll be covering. So I do plan to cover ZZZ as well too. I don't know if I'm going to whale in it because I don't know about you. I've now become a little bit different about my whaling tactics, where I've now become like, if the game doesn't give me a return on investment, I don't really whale on it anymore. I just do straight free to play. But with ZZZ, I might do something. I might do both accounts again, where it's one free to play and one pay to win, to give 2 sides of the world. I will say this though, because we did talk about Vulcan real quick. He has. Did you play the beta? Did you play the beta of ZZZ at all?
Yeah, I got into 2 betas. Yeah.
Good for you. All right. So before I talk about Vulcan's thought on it, what was yours? How did you feel about the game?
I enjoyed it. The one thing that they changed, thank goodness, was that darn TV signal whatever system.
Everybody says that.
Absolutely a pain to do.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they removed it. I'm assuming they're removing it. They better. But that was my one gripe with it. When it comes to combat, it was fun. I don't want to say it was easy to play, but they do need more difficulty, in my opinion.
Okay.
They definitely need a bit more difficulty in the game, but they were limited in how many bosses they had in the betas, I'm sure. Right. You could basically get to end game in about a month, free to play. So, it needs more oomph to it. But I'm sure, once it comes out, they're gonna make sure the whales have something to spend on. So 100%. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a successful game. The combat is great. The characters look good. Some of them. yeah. They needed to nerf some of their assets, if you know what I'm talking about.
Are you going to get more viruses on your computer because of these?
Listen, assets? watch. I don't know if you're watching, but if I alt tab, okay.
Yeah. Let me get back
to if I alt tab, do you see this? Like, I'm just alt tabbing and they pop up. They just pop up.
Oh my god! Go back. Can you go back?
It's too risky, man. I don't want to infect you. Here. It's bad.
Bro,
it's so bad.
I don't call that an infection. I call that a blessing. Please. Oh my god.
Yeah, people keep asking me where they can go to avoid it. I'm like, I can't tell you guys. I don't want to ruin your lives. It's been messing with me, man. It's rough. It's rough out there.
I think my wife is asleep. Babe, are you asleep? You're not here, right? Just making sure. Okay, we're good. I just want to make sure. She doesn't really watch these live streams, so I just got to get away with it. So listen, the thing with ZZZ, and I will say this right now, a lot of people, Vulcan's mentality behind it was it's SLA without any of the game modes, which was his biggest complaint as well too. It's like he felt it was empty, like it was good combat, but it just wasn't enough there. But I watched someone else's, I think His YouTube channel is called Gotcha Gamer, which he actually broke down the updates. So the TV mode isn't gone; it's just revamped to make it a lot faster. And there's brand new modes, like a new roguelike mode that's coming out with a lot of new modes that are coming in to kind of fill the end game gap that beta didn't have. So I think they were saving the best for last kind of scenario, so everybody has a fresh look and feel to it, right? So I think that's kind of the goal there. So yeah. All in all, I'm very excited for it, but I don't think anything's going to replace SLA. And that's what actually the next question I want to ask you about. What do you think about the current state of SLA? And are you planning to cover this game long term?
Yeah, so let me just tell you, I did not expect this game, first of all, to get all the traction it did. Second of all, to have so much dev support. Every single day, there's a new notice like, hey, we understand, we need to change this. Hey, we need to like revamp this and that. I don't know if you have seen anyone do this, but I've never seen any other game with so much community support in my time playing any type of mobile game or any game in general. They're just pumping out these like community posts. I think that's what it's called. Every single time I like refresh their page, there's something new to cover. So I'm pleasantly surprised about Solo Leveling Arise. I think they have a lot of promise. And like you said earlier, you said that Netmarble has a certain reputation. I mentioned it as well. I think they finally, potentially, I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood, broke free of whatever reputation they had because they're doing a fantastic job. And I'm not sucking up. I just think they're doing a splendid job right now.
No, I totally agree. And I think because this is now 2024 at a time where gamers are becoming more and more fickle about what they're playing. They're becoming a lot more, there's so many options out there where it's not anymore. Like if you're competing with Hoyoverse, any MiHoYo games nowadays, you got to step up your game, right? And a prime example of that was Wuthering Waves, where like Kuro Games came out with that, and they just constantly kept giving out free stuff because they kept messing up, and they knew like if they let go for a second even of the throttle, that they're losing their gamers to another game that's coming out in like literally a month, right? With ZZZ, right?
Yeah.
So like I think SLA knew their competition. I think the dev team understood that, hey, you know what? We made 100 million in a month. And this is what I always say about gacha games. People don't understand this. All it takes is one whale to buy 100 PS5s on one banner. That's all it takes, right? So if you can imagine someone who has money who pumps out an A10 character, an A10 weapon, they're easily spending $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 on this game. That's one person. Where a console game would take hundreds of people to get to that point. This is what makes gacha so deadly and also so crazy. And SLA knows that. And Netmarble is a very, very big veteran gacha gaming company. So they knew, like, listen, Wuthering Waves has 35 million registrations. We had 12.5. We now have 20 million. So we got to hold on to as many of those as we can. And they were smart. They knew right away exactly what they were doing when they started doing these community posts. They needed that plan to keep everybody on ship. They didn't want anybody abandoning ship. And I think, honestly, out of any company that's out right now, they killed it. Like, Netmarble killed it.
100%.
They've done such a good job. And like you said, it's almost impossible. It's gotten to the point for me where, like, I will wake up in the morning and I'll have 5 DMs from people who be like, yo, did you see this? I'm like, I can't even sleep, bro. Like...
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I was about to go to bed and I get that dev note update. I'm like, oh my goodness, and there's a code in there too, so I have to cover it. Those code videos like kill it. So I'm like, oh gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's wild. And not only that,
crazy.
But I think they understand that solo leveling IP is going to be one of a kind. Because if you really think about any other manhwa game, if you think about any other anime game, there are thousands of copies of those games out in the mobile atmosphere. Solo leveling is the first of its kind. It's the only of its kind. They have a monopoly on this IP. So because of that, I think it's like they know that they have this in the bag if they continue just supporting it the way they're supposed to. Because like realistically, if you look at Dragon Ball, there is 2 big Dragon Ball games, never competing with one another, but also kind of are at the same time. If you look at what else is a good example? Like I'm just trying to think if there's another example here of an anime game that's out right now. Naruto had Voltage and they had Tribes before, but Tribes died. Voltage is still around. Anybody else in chat? Can you guys think of any other like big anime games that are out? I'm trying to think of any ones that are big right now. But nonetheless, like this IP they just capitalized at a perfect time. The anime had come out; it had record numbers, and then the game came out. It broke record numbers for Netmarble, and I think honestly they understand like they got to hold on to this. So I'm really really happy. And you know honestly, the crazy thing about it is this is the first time I've seen so many content creators come out of the woodshed that are so different. Not every content creator brings out the same material, which is amazing for the community as well.
Definitely. I had some people say One Piece, Bounty Rush, I think One Piece, Treasure Cruise.
Yes, Treasure Cruise. There's another one. Yes. Thank you. One Piece is a huge one as well, too. Right.
It is.
And I can only imagine how much bigger this game's going to get when Season 2 comes out.
Bro, can you imagine the viewership shift when that happens? Because Season 1, when Season 1 happened, I realized, like, views went up like crazy because everyone was searching for the game and the anime, right? They probably found the game by searching, you know, clips from the anime, etc. So it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time 100%. For the community and the content creators for sure.
Absolutely. And I think they've announced it already in October for Season 2. And if I look at the schedule in October for the game, I think that's when we get the new raid, the new boss raid. And Gogan He, the president of the Guild Association or whatever, the old man, right? He comes out in August. So that's going to bring like a lot of hype for people to want to do that. So that'll be a huge one. Sorry, give me 1 second. NB, thank you for the donation, bro. I appreciate it. Do you have videos on the reverse 10 boss? I'm struggling. No, not yet. I'll definitely put something out for you guys though for that boss. That's a big one. I'll definitely do that. Thank you for the donation, bro. So yeah, we have a lot of things to look forward to. So again, this is a long-term game for you. Yes, for now?
Oh, definitely. So I covered, like I said, Legend of Slime for over a year, right? And that game was just dying. I don't do this as a like part-time job or a job. I never planned it like that. This is just a hobby because I love idle games. So YouTube, I kind of treat the same. I like watching those numbers go up, those viewer numbers go up, those sub numbers go up, the likes go up. So that's my main enjoyment. Just getting that like idle game satisfaction through YouTube. So that's kind of my motivation for it, really.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree with you. And I always said I did this for fun, but now like with the amount of viewership that we're getting and the views, it's now become like a legitimate source of income, which is crazy to think that two people like you and I, who never really consider this more than just that, are actually doing it pretty big. So congratulations, first off, on that. That's a big
to both of us. Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. And I just want to say thank you to the community. Obviously, you guys are here watching us. If it wasn't for you guys, obviously giving your time, which I think is the most important commodity and thing that you can possibly give anybody, we wouldn't be here. So again, thank you to you guys for joining us on these things. It's crazy.
No, much appreciated. Like, I feel like SLA, honestly, I know I made that like toxic video, the comment one. That's like 3 comments out of like hundreds we get, right? It's rare. It's honestly rare to see people complain so much with our community, because SLA has like fantastic people in it. Like 1 in 10,000 maybe will be a bad apple with any other community, but I feel like SLA has a better group of individuals in it. At least that's my opinion. I feel like everyone's just so great.
I agree. And everybody has their own like niche of community members. Like you and I share a lot of ours, but then there's someone like Nato. Shout out to Nato, who I hope one day decides to join this, and I hope everything's going well with her dad. I know she's dealing with some family stuff right now, and she's got a lot of whales who watch her, and then she has like a lot of people who admire her account, and and then there's the opposite where they hate her account because she's only pay to win, and then they'll watch mine because I have free to play, or they'll watch yours because you have a good middle ground on both. So I mean, there's a lot of good competition out there, but at the same time, there's a lot of good compliments to one another as content creators.
You can't make everyone happy, but we try our best. I feel like everyone in the sphere is very positive, so yeah, it's a good time overall. And I gotta say though, I love clapping back at some of those comments. So it's just too fun. I can't help it. I don't think you do. I feel like you're a bit nicer when it comes to that, but I like to clap back just a little bit sometimes.
It's funny. I actually wanted to talk about that. So what triggered you the most about that comment? I know you showed a few of the comments. So like River, I think was the person or whatever, and I know he said crazy watching at Payneblade.
Funny enough, that was actually like the only real bad comment. There was one more, but he deleted it. So there's that. But I just felt like it was a good topic to cover, kind of clear the air, because I wanted to use it as a informational piece because, I think you mentioned it as well, a lot of people don't know how Battlefield time works. They'll be like, oh my gosh, my weapon levels are so low, but weapon levels don't matter. You can just have a level 1 weapon, but you can ascend it up, right? Or advance it up. That's where the damage comes from. So I kind of use it as both like a funny video and an informational piece. But yeah, I felt like it was in good taste. Good taste.
It was.
One
You know,
individual
honestly,
was under fire. Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like when it comes at the end of the day, like I love our community so much because most of the comments are 99% positive. You'll get that one bad apple here and there, and you know what? We're not doing it just to put the person on the limelight, but it's sometimes nice. We're human as well as content creators. A lot of people forget that it's like we put ourselves on the line every time a video comes out. It's our work. It's our art, right? So I get how you feel, and for me, it's like it's one of those things where I don't think people understand because a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is part of the gig. Get over it." You know, it's you should be able to have tough skin. But if someone were to talk shit like that to me in real life, bro, you best believe I'm gonna say some shit back to that person. Like I don't people don't understand. Like I don't treat content creating any different than real life. Like if you talk shit to me, you're gonna get. I always say this: you're gonna get the same energy you give me right back. You know what I mean? So like if someone is disrespectful, you're not gonna get a respectful tone from me. I'm a 40-year-old freaking man, bro. Like I'm not a kid. So to me, it's crazy to hear people be like, "Oh, just don't worry. It's part of the gig. Have some tough skin." I'm like, you know what? You know who should have tough skin? The people who are getting clapped back and can't handle it. And now their excuse is, "Oh, you're a content creator, so you should be able to suck up." Nah, bro. I ain't LeBron James. I'm not gonna shut up and dribble. That motherfucker said no to that too. So like he gets paid millions to put up with your shit. So yeah, I'm glad you did that because sometimes the level of disrespect, the message could always be conveyed in a respectful manner, and I think a lot of people don't understand that, right? And I think that's what it comes down to. If the person was like, "Hey, you know what? Can you maybe perhaps show us, do you have a free to play account? You can show us this instead of the pay to win." I don't understand how this works. If they messaged it that way, that would have never happened.
Yeah, that's yeah. We had I highlighted 2 of those comments as well. Oh, one of them said, it'd be nice if a free to play account, and I was like, I made sure to say that's not a toxic comment. They do have a good point, but here's why it potentially doesn't matter.
Yeah. And so I'm glad that was a good video. It was a good reaction video to go back on. I'm very happy, and I'm really happy to see that we as content creators can have each other's back as well too. Because I'm watching, and this is crazy because I was watching a Tectone video recently where he and Gotcha Smack are going back and forth against each other versus ZZZ and Street Fighter collab, and it looks like it's just makeshift drama, and it's like they want to just make content just to make drama content, and that's kind of their shtick. And no offense to any of them, I mean, it gets them views, and at the end of the day, so that's what a content creator wants. But I'm glad we're not at each other's throats, and instead we're just defending one another, which I think is a huge thing in the first place.
You know what? Right? Actually, we should fabricate some drama too.
Yeah. We should. We could probably make it pretty crazy, actually, to be honest, if we wanted to, for sure. Yeah. So actually, somebody actually messaged me recently, and they were I'm not gonna say who. They were a content creator, and like, "Hey, do you cover drama stuff?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And they decided to go ahead and tell me the drama anyways. I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm good. Like, I ain't got the time for this shit. I got enough drama in my household all the time, man. I got time to do drama online." But you know what? Who knows? Maybe one day SLA drama will be a real thing. It might. We never know.
Yeah, if the game keeps growing and our audiences keep growing, there's bound to be something. I'm sure not between us, so I'm sure not between us.
Let's hope
no, we're both way too chill for that.
100%.
Way too chill. Yeah.
That'd be an interesting podcast that one day where we're just down each other's throats about something. So, okay, let's
called my maple syrup spoiled.
Just don't make it more Canadian than it already has to be, bro. Don't give people ideas. Soon we're gonna be riding polar bears and saying A throughout the entire thing.
Oh boy!
Just so everyone is aware. So which part of Canada are you from? Are you in Ontario?
I don't actually talk about where I'm from. No, I never mention where I'm from or details. Okay. Yeah, I keep that a hush. I like people guessing. Guessing.
I'll give you guys my exact address. Anybody can come over. I've got cameras. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Well, good for you, honestly. The privacy is key, and you definitely don't want that happening. Yeah. Okay, speaking of which, since we had this topic already, and I want to talk more about this. Free to play versus pay to win. Okay? You obviously know both sides of the story. You've played enough gotchas. So how do you feel this game treats free to play players? How do you feel like it treats pay to win players? And compared to other games you've had in the past, do you think it's generous? Do you think it's outlandish? Do you think it's worth spending on? So let me hear your thoughts on this.
Okay, a lot of topics there. I'm going to start off with the pay to win aspect of it. There have been times where I'm like, I want to purchase more packages, but there's nothing in the shop for me to get. I can buy diamonds, but we all know that's not good value. So I think from the pay to win, the monetization side, Netmarble hasn't yet been too greedy. I feel like I want more value in some of the packages, but I feel like dolphins are very successful in this game. You don't need to be a uber whale. You can spend, 50, $100 here and there. Okay, maybe that is encroaching on the whale territory, but with other games out there, they have these like $150 packages that you have to buy, or else you can't be successful at all at the game. But in this game, buy the passes and you're good to go. I feel like you don't need to purchase anything else. Buy the passes, get diamonds, get essence, get summoning tickets, sweeps, so much value from like what, $8, whatever it is. So in my opinion, pay to win. They do a good job at making players happy. Free to play as well. I feel like they could adjust some things, but we had that in the beginning with the game in beta, following the release as well. They had some gold issues, but I feel like they did address it pretty well. Obviously, they could make it a little bit better, but at that point, then gold's value might be diminished. So there's a lack of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Achievement in that regard. So you're not really motivated to log in, get your gold as much as you would be, and to spend it efficiently. But obviously, that's kind of an issue with me. I don't want things to be too easy, but also not too hard. I like that middle ground, but that's kind of just my opinion on it. But I think that Marble overall doing a good job on both sides.
100%. I think they've made a game where everybody feels the value of what they put in, whether it's money or it's time. And I think that's a rare find. I'm sorry, dude. I'm doing the spider boss right now on my stream, and it's doing the camera where it goes underneath the skirt, and I'm using Alicia. I'm just so distracted, bro. I'm so sorry.
The virus, man.
Virus,
you too.
This is the original spider virus, so this has been around since day one. I think we're just copying it. The spider cameraman knows his stuff.
No.
So no, I agree with you. I think, and I've defended this a lot in the beginning, and I continue to defend it now because playing 15 years of gacha, starting from like the old Motorola games to like all the way up to now, I've never felt a game, next to maybe Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, which I covered as well, where dev literally says, you know what, we're going to give all sides of the coin something to work on. And there's no possible way that one side feels inadequate compared to the other. And I really feel that way. And I think the beauty of that, ZAFF, honestly, is the fact that this game doesn't have PvP. And yes, I know leaderboards are a thing, but I'm talking about the classic form of I'm facing somebody, that person spent $10,000, I spent $100, I'm just gonna stand there and let it happen. I'm gonna take it without lube. You know what I mean? That kind of date, the date that you don't want to ever be a part of. I think we've all been. Okay, I took it too far. So you know what I mean? Like it's like those PvP matches where you're like, it's crazy to see that happen. Sorry guys, we'll take a lot of questions at the end. I know we got a lot of people have questions for you, so I'm really happy to see that. Guys, save your questions till the end. Wayne, I'll definitely ask ZAFF that question as well. But yeah, no, I think the lack of traditional PvP where it's a player versus the NPC and it's a player versus their time and a player versus their own goals and achievements, I think that is an incredible thing that the direction of gachas are going. If you look at any big game nowadays, PvP is not a thing anymore. It really isn't, right? If you look at Genshin, WoWa, ZZZ, now this, it's all about, you know what, give the player the power to control their time, their efforts, and reward them, whether it's money or time that's being spent. And I think, honestly, SLA does such a fantastic job giving the player the power in their hands to make the most of their account. And I think a lot of people have to remember, a gacha element is the reason why it's called a gacha. Everyone's going to have different levels of luck. Like, people see my free-to-play account and they're like, dude, how the fuck? Right? How did you get all this?
Yeah. Crazy.
And it's true. It's crazy, right? Like, and that's just the roll of dice. I did a whole free-to-play account with SRs only, and I beat the game as well at the time. So, like, and the whole purpose of that was to show people, like, hey, you know what? You can use the crappiest units and weapons and still get the job done. Plus, it was a good testing ground. But I think SLA's done a fantastic job for both free-to-play and pay-to-win, and I think everybody benefits from it. Everybody.
100%. Everyone can enjoy the game in the same ecosphere. Like, I feel like there's no real issues right now. But, well, with the exception of the workshop, which we will get to, we have that article piece where they do talk about it.
Yes.
So only 1% of players can complete that, apparently. And, I'm one of them. I'm not one of them. I have not completed normal
mode
yet.
For real?
I have
not
done
okay.
it. I haven't. Yeah, I have not done it.
Wow.
So
honestly, that number
staggered. 99%.
Yeah. Then that number was staggering to me. I could not believe there were that many players that have not finished it. I was like, I was like, there's no way. But now that you said that, I'm surprised that you actually haven't finished it. So yeah, we'll get more into that topic. That's kind of blew my mind a little bit there, Zaff. Well done, well done.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about something else. Hold on, let me just this spider. I gotta get ready for the spider cam for a sec. So I'm gonna be distracted before I do that. So let's talk about the content of the actual game itself. What do you like about SLA? What's your favorite part about it? Is it Jiwoo content? Is it hunter content? Is it raids? Is it the BOTs? Like, what makes you want to continue coming back and playing this every single day?
Oh, I love BOT. I think in the beginning, I didn't really prioritize it, but because we can get those juicy crowns, that motivates me. If there's some sort of like reward you get to hang in front of people, that's what drives me. So I love Battlefield Time just because it's not like one real PvP aspect of the game, in my opinion. We do have POD, but that's kind of boring in my opinion. I feel like with Battlefield Time, there's strategy involved. It's more fun to do, and it's more rewarding, in my opinion.
So see, and I noticed this competitive side of you, which which you clearly are a little bit toxic about on purpose, by the by. But no, that's I agree with you. BOT I think is an incredible thing, and honestly, I have seen some people on my Discord. Shout out to the folks on my Discord. I'm sure you have plenty of them in your Discord as well that have come up with some strategies that I'm like, bro, how? Like, how are you getting these times? Like with with the level of gear they have, and I think. The testers on my server, like Hyrulean and Wanderer and unknown user, like they've come up with so much good tests after I set up a testing channel to bring this information out and share with the community that BOT I think is the smartest design. It literally levels out the playing field for the most part and allows everybody to at least have a chance to do something with their account.
100%. It's a good implementation of a PvP system that's kind of fair overall.
And what do you think about POD? I think that's my biggest gripe in this game, personally. What do you think about it?
Honestly, I don't do it. I just go in auto mode. I don't care for it. Waste of 8 minutes every day, so I'm not a fan of it. No.
Okay, you're like me then.
Even though, you do it every day. You try
every
to
day,
get
and
number one.
I auto it. Oh, I get number one anyways by autoing it, but I hate it.
Yeah, I'm not as pay to win, unfortunately. So it doesn't work out for me. But yeah.
What if I can ask you, if you what's your biggest whale on your server? What's the score? Do you know, top of your head?
I can just check right now. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Rankings. I think last time I audited it, I got. Oh no, actually the rankings aren't showing up here. But they get like 200 something mil usually. They don't really break the 300 mil mark. How about you?
Oh, that's your whale?
Yeah, I don't have a real big whale on my server. They're
that's amazing.
Pretty tame. Everyone's like the top 10 is pretty close to each other.
I think mine was, Rams just said he thinks SLA is the fairest gotcha game. Thank you for the donation, brother. I appreciate you. What's going on, Zilchi? Yeah, no, I agree with you. My server's fairly tame, like the highest besides me. I hit roughly about 500 mil, but the one below me is 340.
Wow.
So there's a pretty big gap between myself. 500 mil is what I'm trying, like when I'm actually playing the game to test things out and stuff. But when I'm not trying, it's like 348 when it's on auto. That's usually the highest score. We're lucky. Because I see people like Nato server, she's on server 4, and she's only above everybody else by like 100 million. Everyone else is like 500 million. Yeah, bro, they're sweaty. These motherfuckers wake up violent in the morning. They pitchforks and axes ready to go. Like, I'm like, you all need to chill. Who's shit in your cereal? I was like, if I was on that server, I would just start a new account. I'd be like, fuck you guys, I'm out of here.
I'd quit,
100%. 100%. And I think
not
this is the beauty. Not worth it. And I think this is the beauty of it, right? Where like because there's so many sub servers and we can all play on the same global server, like it's people don't understand the concept globally, which means like I could see European players play with me on my same server. That's what they mean by global. But the fact that they have sub servers is a blessing because that way you can get away from that nonsense if you need to by just moving over to a brand new server, right? So it's like it's one of those things where I do think they've done a good job. One thing I do hope they do eventually is they allow people to server jump. I don't know how you feel about that.
I don't agree with that. I think I think I want to be safe in my little sphere, okay? Leave me alone. I don't want to I don't want to get
find your ass, bro. I was going to find you. That's
no. I'm in server 8. Yeah, meet me in server 8, of course. But no, I can't say I agree with that because we do have guilds coming out, and that's cross-server. Yes, and I think that'll give us the cross-server activity. That's enough. I feel like the little servers we have right now are fine. And you know what? you mentioned that my server's kind of weak. I think that's because when I signed up, I used a VPN. My currency is messed up on this game. I still don't know what currency it is. It's like let me check. I think it's like PP, RP or something. I don't know.
I think that's Thai or oh no, RP is Russian. I think that's Russian. Rupees?
I have no idea. Someone was saying the rupiah.
Yeah, I think it's Russian.
Indonesian? Yeah.
Oh, Indonesian.
So I think I couldn't play the game. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Some people are saying Indian. Some people are saying Indonesian. A lot of Indonesians here. Could be both. I don't know. But yeah, so I feel like maybe I'm on their servers, so I'm getting like easier people to go up against. I don't know. Maybe that's a new tip.
This man went and became a king of a country by going to an Indonesian server. You know your Canadian money's worth a lot more than theirs, right? What the shit, Zaff?
Oh boy.
Wait, why did you go? Why did you go Indonesian? You're Canadian. You have access to it.
It wouldn't let me. When I tried signing up, couldn't download it. Yeah, it wouldn't let me. So until a little while after I made the download guide, it worked, but previously I couldn't. Maybe I had a American VPN on at the time. I always do have a VPN active, so maybe that was it, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Somebody's asked. Natch, I'll ask that. Remind me again, bro. Someone's asked. So thank you for the donation, Natch. Appreciate you, bro. The question here, I'll just ask you the question now, I guess. Ask ZAFF how he's planning to beat Payne's valuable content to be #1 content creator. He is the #1 content creator, bro. I gotta catch up to his ass. What are you talking about? He's #1. I'm #3 right now. We'll ask the questions afterwards.
#3. Who's #2?
That Korean dude. I think. Hold on. Let me go check.
Oh, you're going off that ranking. I see. Like just the overall, including everyone.
Yeah, including everyone. Why did you go to a different one?
Okay.
I think
so there's 2 rankings.
Overall. Oh no, I'm #2 now.
Yeah, I'm like overall, I'm #3. Right? You have 2 Koreans ahead of us. So I don't know how the ranking works.
You're right.
Yeah, so they're not included in our ranking. So
the fuck?
Again, not sure how this works, but yeah. Yeah, you see that?
Bro, it's all Koreans. It's just you and I and Koreans. I feel like I'm in a naughty Japanese movie right now, and we're the girls, and everyone else is just looking at us like with hungry eyes. What is happening right now? How did these guys just come out of nowhere? Like these guys weren't even part. What I don't understand is how we got involved with this altogether. We should have just been separated, right? Because I think we get paid in USD. They get paid in Korean. It's just really weird, bro. Oil up. Yeah, somebody said oil up collab. Jafar, you never know, bro. If you're into that kind of thing, it may happen one day. Who knows? I'm sure ZAFF will say no to that, though. I'm a little bit more okay with it.
What? You're already counting me out?
I'm just playing. So let's talk about a little bit about the best and worst advice we've given people. We're content creators. We have a lot of content we've put out.
I have a good one.
Okay, I want to hear this. So, what was your best advice and what was your worst advice? What that you gave on one of your videos?
Well, my worst advice was when I the very first video I made on soul leveling. Mm-hmm. I think I covered quote unquote summoning hacks, right? Because at the time I thought you could stack on the pity timer. I thought you could not the timer, the pity summon. So if you do a multi on your pity, you'd get more SSRs potentially based on the rate. But turns out that was bogus. So
that was bogus.
Yeah, kind of like a meme. Yeah, kind of like a meme video I have out now, but I'll keep it up. It's doing well, but a lot of dislikes.
Bro, your shit trickled over to my shit. Everyone was like, Payne, go test this. I'm like, who the fuck told you this? And they're like, ZAFF. I'm like, who the fuck is ZAFF? And then I went and looked, I'm like, this motherfucker. He came up with some shit. Now I'm getting people asking me to test because I was the testing guy at the time. Everyone was just, Payne, test this, Payne, this. I'm like, I'm not fucking testing this, bro. This is not real. And then it started, that concept, it snowballed into something crazy. People started being like, Payne, if you put a weapon on the 3rd and you do this, you'll guarantee the weapon. I'm like, listen, what the what kind of shit is this? Who started this shit? It was you. I didn't even know it was you that started it. I thought you were just like, fuck, ZAFF. You had done some shit there. Oh my god. Okay, well that's a good
video has a
lot of likes.
That video has a lot of views, 150K or something close to that, 130 maybe. So a lot of people have seen it. Maybe they're influenced by it. I should put a disclaimer out. Yeah, I'll do that. I think soon.
I'm dying, bro. I'm dying because that 150K views is a big amount. And a lot of people were coming to me being like, "Yo, do this in my live streams too." I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Anyways, that's crazy. Okay, now let's go with best advice. What's the best advice you've given people?
Yeah, obviously, I don't know about the best, but one thing I do like that I mentioned to people, there was that event. We just had what was it, like a
Oh,
weapon enhancement event, whatever it
yeah,
was. And there was
yeah.
kind of a trick to it. I don't know if you made a video on it or not, but basically all you had to do was level up your weapon skills and you'd get a ton of points. And a lot of people didn't know about that.
Hmm.
And if you got first place, I don't know if you remember the reward. I have it
Yeah,
up here,
I
but
was
the
like a
reward,
box.
yeah, and it had pretty good
Mm-hmm.
had, like the Huntrix weapon design, malpower
Mm-hmm.
extract,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So I made that video, and a lot of people thanked me, like, dude, I got first place because of that tip video. So
That's
I
awesome.
would say that's my best recent tip that I did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get your box, by the way? Did you get first place?
Yeah, I got first place. I haven't opened mine yet. I have it open right here. You know, I'm gonna do it right now.
Hold on,
Let's
hold on,
open
hold on.
all
Before you go, hold on,
four.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I want to watch this
Okay.
while you do this because I'm gonna laugh at
Okay,
your
let me know
ass
when you have it.
because I can't wait to tell you what I got of mine. So give me a sec here.
Oh no.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, hold on. Here. Okay,
there
I'm
we
here now.
go.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna show the rates real quick. 5% for these. So let's see what we get. Use all the way up to
Oh,
4. Come on.
I can't
Come
wait.
on.
I can't wait.
Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, I spoiled it.
Oh
Oh no.
shit!
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we
Oh
got what,
shit!
5% right there. Hey yo.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Hey
So
yo.
I
That's
got
good.
4 100Ks. That's what I got. 4 100Ks.
You got four 100Ks?
On an account that had 55 million gold. Do you know how I felt? I felt like that trophy wife that brought work after McDonald's and dropped the pennies to my husband and said, "Here's my portion of the rent, honey. Enjoy." That's what I felt like. I felt
That's
so fucking ripped
painful.
off, bro. I know, man. Shit. Well, okay. So thank you for sharing
Hey,
that. I appreciate it. That's crazy. Congratulations. It's big.
you know, I would prefer that over it took me 300 summons to get A1 Alicia. So sorry, not Alicia, sorry, Meilin. A1
Oh, okay.
Meilin, 300 summons. So the
Ugh.
I have luck somewhere and no luck somewhere else. So
I'll take that back. I got
it's
A1 mail in
harsh.
and I got A1 mail in like 40 summons, so it worked out really well for me.
Exactly. So
Yeah, I can't hate
painful,
there.
painful.
Yeah, it is. Now, in terms of my worst advice, so this was early on when the game first started, and you know how it is early on when we start playing gacha games when there's a lot of content creators. So it was you, myself, Rokage at the time. Shout out to Rokage. Shout out to Shiny as well too, who I've known for a very long time. Rokage was putting out content like crazy. Shiny was putting content like crazy. Shiny was getting hundred thousands of views at the time. And I was just like, listen, I got to get my foot in here. So I came out with the testing video for agility, perception versus strength versus... That was my first video. So my first video, I did a quick test. I wasn't really doing like full-on testing at the time, but I was like, I did a quick one. And it was only my pay-to-win account. And I told everybody to go agility and perception. And everybody followed suit. Then, like a month later, I learned, holy shit, hold on, I was way off. Strength is actually the way to go. And I did a proper testing. And people were like, bro, wasn't your original video? Like, and I'm like, shit, guys, I kind of fucked up. Sorry, my bad. And I broke it all down to everybody and gave it. So that was my first really, really bad advice. I was like, go agility, forget about strength, focus on crit and crit damage. That was my bad. So, but that was like early on. We were all like level 30 at the time. People really didn't understand the game. But I learned quick from that. My best advice, and I still think to this day this qualifies right now, is the fact that I said from day one, almost from day one actually, do never, ever, ever melt or salvage any of your SR weapons. I've been saying that from day one, like as far as you can go
Right.
back. And I even remember making a video being like, focus weapons now versus future weapons. And focus weapons now essentially meant like these are weapons that are incredible now but can be nerfed in the future, and these are long-term weapons are ones you should focus on now because they're never going to get nerfed. And I remember putting 2 weapons on there that I'm really proud of. Number 1 was the West Wind, which I said should be the weapon of now because it will get nerfed, and lo and behold, got nerfed, right? 30%, but still is the strongest fucking weapon in the game. So I'm waiting for another nerf on that one. And then the other weapon was the Plum Sword, which I'm very happy to say was like, that's the long-term weapon you should go for. So I think those 2 pieces were my best advice from a video, because that was like my very early on videos, and I think that kind of stuck with people. And honestly, after doing my SR free-to-play account where I finished the whole game, it opened up doors to a lot of people's eyes to how good SR units are. And let's talk about that for a second. What are your favorite units? Like SR, SSR, give me like, who do you like to play with the most in the game, not what you do in your off time. With your damn viruses, and weapons that you like to use, and weapons you want to see added or improved or whatever else.
Listen. I don't want to talk about who I like the most.
One sec. Hold on. So Mac S Westwind was not from TPAL. I put that on the top tier list first before TPAL even existed as a content creator. Just want to make that clear. He took it to another level. T-Pal's the best Westwind user, but nobody talked about the Westwind until I put that on the tier list way before anybody even talked about it. Anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. Anyways, shout out to my boy T-Pal. Love that guy. Go ahead. Talk about your best and worst.
Okay, so, hold up. I don't want to talk about who the best is, who I love to use, etc. I want to talk about who I hate the most. This fraud right here, Woo Jin fraud.
Oh no!
On my channel, we are a Woo hater club. Okay, we do not like this guy. Honestly,
no.
Netmarble might as well remove him from the game. Not a fan of him. Will never play him. Won't level him up. Will not advance him. I refuse to use this guy.
That's
except
some
that
hate.
one video. Except that one video when I wanted to prove a point. That's the only time I use them. So yeah, we are known as the Woo haters here. But anyone in the chat saying Woo, mods banned. Mods banned. Anyone saying Woo in the chat.
Woo! I love that guy. So we have a thing here on my channel as well too. We call it Jin Chuled. So whenever I summon, everybody says we hope you get Jin Chuled because they all want me to summon Jin Chuled because we all hate him. So we're also an equal hating community. And I have a challenge for you here. Okay, we're gonna do something when this is all said and done. We're gonna complete.
Oh boy. Okay.
So when we're done the Q&A with the audience, you and I are gonna have a little competition. All right. We're gonna do a BOT run, just one for fun, and then whoever gets the worst score, best out of 3, has to summon until they get their first SSR. But we have to put Jin Chul on our actual on our 4 list.
Oh boy!
All right, are you down for that?
Oh boy! Yeah, I'm down. So you said BOT, right? We're gonna do a run for that.
A BOT. Whoever loses, best 2.
Okay.
So we'll do best 2 out of 3. Okay. And then whoever loses.
Have you practiced for the Igris
I have
one
not.
or no?
I have not.
Yeah, me too. No.
Okay, good.
No,
so
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So what we'll do is, whoever loses, we have to summon until we get our first SSR. If that SSR happens to be Jin Chul, I want that person to level up that person to max.
Hey, buddy. You got beef with me now, huh? We're going to start a drama here. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I see you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't plan on losing here. Yeah, I think your count is better than mine, though, by a fair margin, but I'll try my best here.
Okay.
Best
No, hold on.
Okay.
So what we'll do is I'll go on my free-to-play account.
Hey, go. That's that. Wait. Depends what hunters you plan on using. So, I have a few A5s here. I should be fine. I don't need to use anyone too fancy here.
No, okay.
Should be okay.
Okay. So this is my free-to-play account I'm on now, by the way. I'm currently streaming it right now because I'm doing my stuff.
Okay, let me check that out.
Yeah. So this is my free-to-play account. These are my characters. Like, I've got a couple.
No, that would be too unfair then. Unless you're trying to do a skill difference here on
No,
me.
not at all.
Trying to make the moves.
I legit am not that good at BOT. I'm not gonna lie. I get first place all the time on my server, but my server is like straight up the laziest server on the planet, I have to say.
Yeah,
but I feel like you and I
same.
have fairly decent servers. So like, we're now competing. This is almost like cross server. This is pretty much what I said we're gonna do. I'm gonna invade your server, you invade mine. We're doing the same thing. We're just doing it live. So okay, so we'll do that at the end, guys.
I'm down for it.
I'm gonna put a poll up on my chat at the end of this to see who they think is gonna win. I have a funny feeling you're gonna. For some reason, my chat hates me. It's like whenever I put a poll up, they go against me all the time. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna work.
You know what? I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do a poll. Who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna put this up right now. Let's just do it right now. I'll put it up right now. Okay, hold on. This is yours. Where's mine? Where's my shit? Where's my poll? Hold up, guys. I swear to God, I know you guys. You're all gonna go against me. I know my entire chat. Where's my polls here? Where is my account? There it is. BOT competition.
One second, I'm gonna mute really quick and answer chat.
All right, it's up. It's up, you assholes. I swear to God. How do I know you're all going to go against me? I know this is going to happen. It happens every single time.
Wait. Why is... Yeah, I'm winning my poll. But then again, it's our viewers on each stream. So I have 69% for ZAFF here. How about you? What's your percentage?
Let's see. 69. Good. That's a good percentage, by the way. No woman likes that percent, by the way. Just every man is clear. No woman likes that percent. Get that? ZAFF 51%. Go fuck yourselves. Oh, there we go. 50-50. I'm 51 now. I swear to God, you guys donate money just to ridicule me. It's ridiculous. You know what? Here's the thing, ZAFF. I'm wearing a hat right now. The moment it comes down to business, we're gonna take my hat's coming off. Your platinum hair's going on, Ultra Instinct style, and we're gonna make this even more interesting. We're gonna choose the exact same units, exact same weapons to do the run. Is that cool with you?
That works for me, actually. Yeah, that makes it fair. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys. I think we got ourselves a little competition. All right. While we're on the topic,
1 sec, I go on mute. Guys, honestly, Payne has no chance.
Oh,
this
fuck
guy,
off.
I'm going to make him a fool. Was I not on mute there? Oh, dude, sorry. My bad there.
Fucking hell. I'm going to have to edit that shit out when it comes out. 100% being edited. This guy just talking shit. All right. Here we go. You know what? Since we are on the topic, I'm going to bring up that article you sent me. Why don't you bring up the article as well? I think it's a good read.
Yes, let's cover it.
Let's talk about that real quick, because I think a lot of
people
Let me
swap over my screen.
Sure.
Yeah. Give me
All
one
right, guys.
second.
So what we're doing here, ZAFF actually sent me an article from the Korean newsletter Game TOC, which actually interviewed, I believe, the producer of the game, and they've got a lot of crazy information here for us to talk about. These fuckers put me at 58%. Thank you. National, thank you, brother, for the donations. Much love, bro. Okay. Yeah, it's all good, man. Watch your Call Up on America. I have no idea what the hell that even is, but enjoy the show, whatever you're watching. Someone just said they're watching something else. It's all good, man. Enjoy. It's your life. It's your time. Okay, so do you want to read this, ZAFF? Do you want to do the reading here? You want to do the honors?
Yeah, which part do you want to start off on? You want me to start off with please introduce yourself briefly? I am in charge of General PD.
Let's start off with that.
Yeah, basically, they're doing an interview with, I guess, the head of development for Netmarble for Soul Leveling Arise. They've been doing it for 20 years, and basically with this interview, they're asking questions in regards to basically their plans for Soul Leveling Arise, changes they feel like they should make, work they're doing on the game, etc. So that's basically what this interview is about, and they do cover a lot of good topics that need addressing. So when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, this is perfect to send over to you to for us to talk about on this podcast." So
let's talk about let's jump into the most important aspect of it. I think that most people want to see what that is going to be what they call the Radiance battle. To us, it's called the Workshop of Brilliant Light. Which I think the question here is: there are users who are dissatisfied with the new content Radiance battle. So consider that Workshop of Brilliant Light due to its high requirements, the difference in rewards between easy and normal difficulties. And I think they do a fantastic job here of explaining why it is the way it is. And then, of course, you talked about the staggering number of people who have actually completed it, which to me is, again, still mind-blowing. So why don't we start there? So I'll go ahead and read this part, and then we'll kind of discuss it here, okay? So the game has both characteristics of an action RPG and a collection RPG, which we know is the gacha element, obviously. In terms of action RPG, it's not good to clear the highest difficulty content in one day. And this is what I've been saying and I know you can agree with this, ZAFF, right? When a game comes out and everybody can clear it in one day, what's the number one complaint people have? There's nothing to do. Right? It's a double-edged sword. But then when you have the opposite, the flip side, where we'll see very shortly the low percentage of clears, you have the opposite argument that it's too hard and people will quit both ways. So like let's ask you this question before we go any further. Do you think, because you haven't finished it yet on normal, do you think it's a fair difficulty level?
You know what? The power requirement might be a bit too high, because if a dolphin like me, well, I haven't really fully tried on it, but it's kind of went into it. I'm like, wait, this is kind of hard. I don't want to work on it right now. But the fact that I had to basically step back and focus on it to actually try to complete it just speaks volumes to the game. It's not something free to play can potentially fully complete easily unless you got lucky on your pulls, unless you started from day one when the beta got released. So I feel like the difficulty might be too hard for what it is, because those artifacts are so important for basically the future of the game, right? If you want to be successful, you need those legendary level 20 artifacts. The 100%. Stats they provide are huge. So that's just my opinion on it. They could adjust it maybe to make it 10% or 15% of players can complete, not just 1%.
I agree. And it's interesting because reading this article, I noticed they don't really look at anyone outside of Thailand, though, which is unique to me. In Korea, sorry, they only look at the Asian player base, which is even more scary to me because they're usually better equipped and spending and usually get content done quicker than us. So that's even scarier to me, because I know from we look up to them as gamers because they're hardcore about that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and it's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's actually a surprise. 1% of
Mhm.
Koreans. That's like
Yeah.
0.1% of North America.
That's crazy, right?
Yikes.
So it's even smaller for us. And not to mention they like I think the point is great that he says we don't want it to feel too difficult, but we also want people finishing it right away. And then the next question was amazing because it kind of put the hot seat under him, and it was like there are a lot of positive reviews with the attack and defense and gimmick of the fight, but they specifically talk about this: was the shield removal pattern intended to recruit a specific hunter? God damn,
Mm.
son! Shots fired. I was like, yo, this guy's asking the right questions. So it's funny,
Mhm.
and then the answer was this was exactly what I intended. And I'm like, bro, this guy's not even pulling punches. They straight up wanted you to summon Meilin for that one part alone. And do you know the Vulcan fight, obviously, right? The shield removal part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You
Right.
definitely
So
need Meilin, or you're gonna use
or
what, Dong So?
Dong Su,
I don't
yeah,
know
right.
about
And,
that.
and nobody wants to use a Dong Su. Everybody wants a Dong Suck, right? No, I'm kidding. Let's not get into that right now. But yeah, no. So it's crazy, and this is where he says it because if you look down on the bottom here, guys, where we're talking, 1% of users can easily still beat it, but 99% of users cannot beat it if they reach max level after 5 stones and reach level 20 artifacts. That's fucking crazy.
Mhm.
That's a crazy, staggering number, bro. And someone's saying I want to choose
It's
Nato
nuts.
here. You have to understand, Nato's not even a 1%. She's a 0.00001% of the population. She doesn't. Even,
Exactly.
she's a unicorn. She farts unicorn farts. It's ridiculous. So she's a whole different animal. They can't even compare her. But yeah, no. This was when you sent me this. It blew my mind. Blew my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
So
This is crazy.
it is. It is. Let's talk a little bit more about other things here. Now, this article also talked about guilds. Where was that? Oh, here actually. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is there a specific reason why Vulcan difficult is easy or normal? Let's talk about that real quick. It was originally designed to be as normal, but then changed to easy. But then when you break through the 10th castle, it becomes a lot harder, etc. So can you guys imagine how much harder hard mode's going to be? Like, and
I don't want to think about
you
it.
don't want to think about it,
The
right?
Baron, could you imagine the Baron fight
Oh my
coming up?
God.
That's like no one's gonna beat that right out the gate. I feel like we need more preparation, more artifacts coming in, enhancement plus 30. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be
Did you
crazy.
did you see Alpha Leaker's newest leaks? I know we're not supposed to talk about this as taboo, but have you seen it?
Which ones? There's
The
always
one specifically about
the one
Baron.
where he puts out the power levels.
Oh my God, bro! I almost shit myself.
What's up with that?
So if you guys
That's
don't know what
crazy.
we're talking about, yeah, I'm going to show it as well. You go ahead
I'm
and
gonna pull it up too.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to show you. We're going to show you guys what we're talking about. So when Baron comes out, you're going to see something that's going to blow you. So shout out to Alpha Leaker, who is the main source for leaks at this point. Period.
I'll send you a link if you need it handy.
Oh, I have it. I'm good. I got it right
Okay.
here. Right here. So just so you guys know, he did. Fucking hell. He did some leaking here. So workshop floor 75 up to 100. Required power level 915,000 up to 1.33 million. Go fuck yourselves. And then hard mode is 1.7 million.
Crazy. I have no idea how we're gonna do that. No
I think
idea.
I think
No
what's going to
idea.
happen, and just hear me out. This might happen. Who knows? We might get a collab where Dragon Ball Z is part of it, and we get to recruit Goku and Vegeta, and then they have to battle this, and then we'll win. I think that's the only way
That makes
this
sense.
is going to be possible.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
forward that. I'm gonna forward that idea to the Nemarble rep.
100%,
Get
100%.
DBZ in here. Yeah.
100%. All we need is one Goku. Kaioken is good enough, I think, at this. Nah, maybe not. Maybe he needs to at least be a Super Saiyan 1, and we can probably tackle this at that point. Because I'm straight. When I saw this number, bro, I was like, how? How are we
Yeah.
going to do this? Like, you know? So, anyways, and it's funny because he says this. He Alpha Leaker says specifically, I'm not trying to scare anybody. And he's,
Yeah. I saw
right?
his reply. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see what happens with that. But that's a big number, bro. That's a big number. Speaking of which, let's talk about another big thing that's coming out in July. Not very far from now. Guilds.
Guilds. Yes.
This is a big topic. So what do you think about it? I know I saw your video. I like the direction you went. You were smart, by the way. You used the word multiplayer in the title. I'm like, this motherfucker is going to get so many views just from saying multiplayer. It could have been Jinwoo going to the toilet with Cha, and it would have got you just as many views by saying multiplayer. So what do you actually think about the guild system? What do you think it's going to look like? Are you planning to run a guild yourself? Are you planning to join one? Like,
Oh,
what's your
for
plan?
sure. For sure. Yeah. So I want. Listen, if you're a whale out there, you want to be featured on the channel, message me on Discord. I'll get you my guild, no problem. Since there's guild bosses out, right? we got to do well. And there's rankings too, and it's multi-server. So you better get a stacked guild if you want to be successful, get the rewards in. So for sure, making my own. I definitely want to be on that ranking system. And I feel like you're going to make a guild too, if I'm assuming, right?
So it's interesting what's happening here with us. I've been in talks with Nato quite a bit since we've been collabing a little bit here and there. We don't know what the exact plan is. I think the plan, for me personally, I want to run 3 guilds, to be quite honest. I want to do a free-to-play casual guild where it's just people who don't feel like the pressure to play a game. They just want to come and chill and have a good time and just get rewards. I think I might do a semi-hardcore guild where people want to be competitive but don't feel pressure to spend. Right, our dolphins, for example, and you know, we're not going to tell them that you have to do certain things. And then I think they want to do a mega whale or a mega competitive guild where people are forced to spend an X amount, which I'm kind of against because, you know, me and my whole be responsible about spending. So I'm not sure where I'm going to fall, but I think there's going to be a couple guilds being run by various different people and content creators. But yeah, I'm totally excited for it because I think that opens up a whole layer of different content for us as content creators, plus the community in general. As guilds is one of the things that probably the most demanded things that people want. Yeah,
definitely. Maybe we can all just make a content creator guild, get all the CCs in there.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, maybe that's something to look into. That'd be a good time.
That
way we can all do like streams. We can do the guild boss, you know, stuff like that. That could work out. That could work out pretty well.
Absolutely. And then they can watch the drama unfold with everybody just fucking breaking apart because content creators have big egos and we just can't handle being in the same place at the same time. It's like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, this is fantastic. Good idea, ZAFF. I'm down for that. Let's
more videos to come for that.
More videos to come.
Guild drama.
A guild drama. That's it. Exactly. If everybody wants some drama in their lives. No, I'm kidding. So how do you feel about drama videos? I got to ask you that. How do you, like, as a content creator yourself, you probably watch the same, like, I'm a huge Asmongold fan. Shout out to Asmongold. He is the mecca of content creators to me. Vulcan, shout out to Vulcan. Vulcan can't stand drama, so I love him for that because he's a father like me. Do you feel like drama has a place in content creating now more than ever? Would you ever involve yourself in anything for views? Like how like, and there's no wrong or right answer here. I'm just more curious.
No, that's a good question. You know, with me, I actually respect everyone that does content, so I don't think I even have the heart in it to go against someone else that's a content creator. But when it comes to those like hate watchers that drop those like hateful comments for no reason, they just don't like you, I like to clap back at those people. That's the only drama that really fuels me. But when it comes to like, if you said something that I didn't like, I wouldn't call you out for it. I'm not really that person when it comes to people who are in your own sphere. When it comes to, we're technically coworkers, right? Cover the same game, we're, you know, YouTubers, so I don't see the benefit in that. That's just me though. And I feel like it's just overall like lazy content in a sense, because
I agree.
You're just yapping away at people, like bickering amongst each other. It's like, we have that enough in real life, right? We don't need any more. This is kind of the escape. Playing these games are escape from all that like interaction that we try to avoid. So that's just me though. I wonder what your thoughts are on it.
So let me ask you a follow-up devil's advocate question. Yep. Let's just say a game dies down. Let's say the content finally dies down, which for us, we've had a blessing with SLA. Like the amount of content they've been putting out, we don't have time to slow down. We have to keep up, and it's a rare sight to see. So when a game does die down, let's say you are doing really well right now from a monetization perspective. If a game dies down and somebody were like, hey bro, let's bring out some content here that's different and will garner attention, would you do it for money? Because I know you're not in it for the money, but would you do it for a good amount of, would you do it for a good paycheck?
The only thing I would do it for is more views. Not because of the monetization aspect. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I like watching that number go up. That's what I like seeing. So that sub count going up, etc. But that's not really my number one priority. I don't really necessarily care about that. I did Legend of Slime videos during the biggest slump ever, where I made like $100 a month, like not even 100. Like the amount of money that generated me was so negligible between managing the Discord community, between making videos on the game. It was the biggest net negative ever. I just did it because it was fun and enjoyable. I still like the game, made videos for it, enjoyed the interaction. So that's not really what I look for. Maybe in the future that'll change when things get heavily monetized. Who knows? Everyone's bound to change. But right now, that's just my focus. As long as I enjoy something I'm doing, I'll stick with it. The amount of money I make isn't really what comes first to it.
Right. good for you. And I like that because that's exactly where my mentality's been at with this whole thing. So
Mhm.
happy to hear that for sure. So yeah, I mean, like with me with drama, there's a little bit of good and a little bit of bad. And the reason why I say this is because I don't like to make videos about drama, but I do like to express myself, right? And I think there's a very negative it's almost like a stigma for men who want to express themselves in our society. And as a content creator, I feel like, so for example, I've put together content for a subscriber who was passing away because of cancer. Okay, so I made a whole dedicated video for him. I didn't even know the guy. He just messaged me, hey, say, Payne, you know what? I watch you every day. I'm dying from cancer for 2 weeks. Just want to let you know. Thank you for making my days better. And I took that to heart. I made a whole video for him. You know,
Wow.
God bless his mom. She messaged me 2 weeks later saying we watched the video before he passed. It was like one of the most touching things ever.
Aww.
And then I had people come out and be like, bro, you're just doing this. There's nobody here who has cancer and stuff. And I'm just like, why the fuck would I do this?
Wow.
And then, yeah. And then I had my wife, just giving you guys examples here. I had my wife who crochets things. She actually crocheted a Naruto right there in my glass display. She was crocheting some Chun-Li's and stuff from when I was covering Street Fighter Duel. And I had a guy, shout out to Dre, who also passed away. He's a 16-year-old who had 14 surgeries in his kidneys. He was just insane amount. And the same scenario happened. He just reached out to me. I made a video about him. And then I remember somebody else coming back saying the same kind of shit. And I'm like, you know what? Like, people are insensitive. And I call those people out. Like, I think that kind of shit is okay. Because, like, you got to let people know. Like, you've got to have a heart. Like, us content creators, especially ones who are here for honesty, integrity, and to be a role model like myself, that's what I want to be. Because I have a son, I have a daughter, right? One day when they watch this, I don't want them to think my dad's a scumbag. Yes, I do talk a lot about and anime pixels and everything. I mean, when they're old enough to watch this shit, they know dad was just joking and they love their mom to death. But like, it's shit like that gets me, right? And I could have taken that and I could have ran with it and made it into a ball of drama. But I want to stop. So I think there's tasteful videos like that, and then there's distasteful videos where you know for a fact that two content creators are getting together on a phone call who are literally friends, and they're like, yo, bro, fabricate. We need to make some content. Game is dying down. Start some shit. And I know what happens. I know what happens because I know some big content creators who have wanted me to be part of their drama, and I'm like, bro, I'm good, man. Like, the last thing I need is to have my wife see this and be like, are you seriously, you're gonna do this shit? Like, you're gonna be on the internet making a fool of yourself and myself and everybody else. So I've seen that, and I think you're right. There's a time and place for everything, but I think drama's become like it's almost to the point where content creation has become reality TV. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I agree with you. Every time I go on YouTube, I get like 10 drama videos and maybe like 2 videos where I actually want to pay attention and watch. It's crazy. It's just crazy what people want to watch nowadays. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. It's like watching the Sneekos, the Andrew Tates, like all these people who coming out and it's all just drama and shit. Like again, Techie's a big one who knows he likes drama and shit. Like that whole Hoyoverse. I'm so scared to go into a Hoyoverse space, bro, because I don't want to get warped into this fucking shit. Like every time when I was covering Wuthering Waves and I saw everybody from Hoyo jump out there, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So that was actually another reason why I kind of stepped back, because I started watching the videos from everybody else and it was just a drama. I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, nobody's covering the game at all. Like, maybe a handful of people were, but everyone else was just like, is this better than Genshin? Is this better than this? Oh, the drama between one con. And I'm like, oh my God, you know what? That's what people care about. Nobody gives a shit about guides anymore. People just want to focus on who hates who and who backstabbed who and who's dating who had a sexual. And look, prime example. Look at what's the biggest topic right now. You know, granted, it's a big content creator. Doctor disrespect, right? Doctor disrespect. It's crazy. See, Grammar right now is like, hey, Payne, do you want to know the drama in Genshin content creator recently? I don't need to know. I can just Google it. It'll be the first thing that pops up. So, yeah, Doctor disrespect. How crazy is this? How crazy is it that you put yourself in the limelight every single day with hundreds of thousands of people and you do some shady shit like that, and all it takes is one person and your whole career is gone?
Right? I'm so cautious when I message to anyone online.
Oh
like my
my
DMs are
God.
basically squeaky clean. There's nothing in there that anyone can use to like cancel me, right? So not that I would say anything cancelable.
I'll delete that picture of you. I'll delete that picture of you later. Don't worry.
Yeah, dude. Come on, man. You don't have to mention my oiled up pics. Come on,
See,
come
people
on.
know. People know.
Too soon. But yeah, no, I stay away from that. There's just no point. It's all a net negative, no benefit at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But, people asking if you still have the virus. Yeah, he 100% has the virus.
I'm so infected.
You're so infected. 100%.
It's so hard out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, I hope you're not meaning that in the way I'm thinking you're meaning that. It better not be hard out there, Zaff. Listen, if one thing you're gonna know about me, I'm witty and I'm fast. I'll take everything and make it sexual. Just know that one thing. All right, guys. Well, I think we're good on the topic. We're good on guilds. I think we have a good idea. Now, for your guild specifically, I did want to ask: are you going to be mostly focusing recruitment in your Discord? Or are you going to focus recruitment? Like, how can someone join your guild if they want to? If you plan to do it.
Yeah, so I mentioned it previously. I'm sure you're doing the same. I'll have like a dedicated channel on Discord for guilds, and also anyone who's up there in terms of their whaling, they can just message me directly. I've had some people actually do that already. Like my number one supporter, that dude. I'm like, he messaged like, "Can I join a guild?" I'm like, yeah, no questions asked. You can join any time of the day. Yeah, you have a guaranteed honorary spot. Don't worry about that.
Amazing. So. That's amazing. Yeah, I feel the same way. And funny thing is, shout out to Sticky Minaj, also aka Karangan, who's my number one supporter. Known him for 3 years. When he first, so he's a little bit famous. He never wants me to talk about him because he was a big Pokemon Go player. But when he first joined my Discord, it was back in Ninja Tribes 3 years ago, and he was looking for an account, and I'm like, okay, I'll get you one, whatever. Normally I don't do this shit, but for him I did it because he seemed like a cool guy. And let me tell you something about Ninja Tribes. So this was a game where you could spend $40,000 and not get a character. There's no pity. There was zero pity. Yeah, so he joined, poor sucker. He joined my Discord. He got an account. I'm like, dude, I don't know how kind of player you are. He's like, I'm a big time whale. I'm like, all right, just warning, shit happens. The video's still up, by the way, on my channel, and it's the fucking worst video ever for him because it reminds him how much he spent. But I think he spent about almost 9 to 10 grand. If you're watching Karangan, I'm sorry, on the character that he finally got maxed out. We had players quit that game for trying to get. Did you watch Naruto, by the way?
I do. Yeah, I've seen Shippuden. I caught up over to. Yeah, I've seen it all.
So Itachi was the character that came out at the time, and everybody wanted Itachi. And this one character was one player on my guild spent $4,000 and did not get him and quit the fucking game. We had people left and right just quitting because there's no pity. So my biggest supporter is that guy who spends that kind of money to get a character. So I told him if whatever he needs, I'm in it. He asked for a date with my mom. I said no to that. Obviously, sorry, Karangan, that's never going to happen. But he calls himself Payneblade's mom in every video. If you guys ever see him, give him a shout out. That's actually not my mom, guys. So please don't ask Mrs. Payne for anything or the original. It's not going to happen. Anyways, just want to throw that out there. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing as well. So I will be doing recruitment through my guild. I may make it like a live stream about it as well, with an extra guild here and there. Do you do a subscription model on your YouTube, by the way? A membership model?
I opened it just for, giggles and whatnot. I don't really advertise it. Never really have. So we do have some people on it, but I don't really advertise it. The channel members, right?
Yes, the channel members.
Yeah, no, I don't really mess with it. No, never really have.
Okay, so I've got like 400 members now. So shout out to Bear Trap. Yeah, shout out to Bear Trap. He joined one of my live streams and gave away 300 of them. They're $1.99 each.
Oh. Yeah. I had someone who donated, I think it was 150 memberships. I'm like, where are all these coming from? I realized it after. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's some crazy supporters out there.
Yeah. So thank you guys for the support for both ZAFF and I. Obviously, it means a lot to us. So more about guilds. So I'm just typing out here guilds and such. So people are asking about guilds, and I have. Do you have any idea what the guild numbers are, or like?
No, I haven't seen any talk about that. I hope it's at least like 50. I feel like that'd be a good number minimum. I don't want it to be like a 30-person guild. I hate those. I feel like more is always better with these. Yeah.
Yeah, Netmarble on average do about 50 to 100 for most of guilds.
Okay, that's good then. That's good.
That'll be a good size. That's why I'm thinking if you do 3 guilds, 2 guilds, should be more than enough to accompany for most people that want to do it anyways, right? So, all right, let me see. Let me quickly see. Take a look. What else do we have on the agenda? Is there anything else before we do Q&A? Let me see. I think.
I'm going to tell them what you mentioned earlier. You said you have a special surprise to stream that we're doing a 24-hour podcast. So that's what we're doing today. 24 hours.
Is that what's happening? All right. For this specific occasion, I hired a cardboard box with my voice box in it. It'll be taken over for half the time while I take care of my kids. So perfect. Glad you got everything covered, Zaff. I'll be leaving right now, actually. So no, we're not going to be doing a 24-hour podcast. Fucking guy. I swear to God. All right. So let's talk about a couple different things before we do the Q&A with the crowd. First off, did you enjoy your time here?
Yeah, it was a good time. Like, how long have you been doing this for? It's been... It was like 5 minutes. That's in like, what, 2 hours almost? Yeah, an hour 30 or something. Oh, an hour? Yeah. Oh, okay. It was pretty quick then.
No, an hour and a half. I think we're an hour and a half. Yeah, that's exactly nice. An hour and a half. So that's a good time.
Yeah, this was a breeze. No awkward moments. That's good.
Awkward moments. Yeah, except when we talked about viruses and oiling each other up. But
listen, that's not awkward. That's just our personal personal issues there, you know.
That's a fantasy.
Wait, I'm infected, bro. I didn't choose this life. It chose me, okay?
Listen, they're gonna think Canadians are freaky as fuck. Let's be real. Okay, so Gian, thank you for the donations, brother. Yes, it is my 69th birthday. This guy wishes me happy birthday every day. It's ridiculous. Okay, so future guests, are you down to have future content creators join?
Yeah, anyone. I'm not picky. I don't care about viewership size, sub count, etc. It doesn't matter to me. So if anyone wants to talk, why not? I'll be happy to go on. I don't need to stream it. I can just come on, no problem. Yeah.
No, I like this live. I like the live stream. I think it's kind of a cool thing because we got everybody else involved. All right, let's talk about face reveal. Would you ever do one?
You know, I don't do it because I'm not a handsome lad. I just do it because I like privacy. But if one day I hit a milli, I'll do something. I'll conjure something up for sure. A milli, yeah.
God damn, you're a hard sell, bro. I hit 1,000. I'm like, here's my face, bitches. Look at me. And I was all like in my glory. Everyone's like, motherfucker, you're bald. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty bald, guys. It just went from there. That's how that happened. A milli.
You know, you sell it though. You sell it. You sell being bald perfectly. But you shave your head, right? It didn't just happen. You shave.
No. I shave my head. Yeah, no, I've got the worst hairline though. Like I look like if Dracula was losing hair in the back of his head because I got that Dracula hairline. So I look like Dracula. Then people would get scared. Then they see the back of my head and would laugh at me. So I just go full shaved. You know, like you gotta learn. You got a picture?
Oh, I'm going to mute one sec. One second. Okay. Guys, there's no way I'm losing this bald kid. Like, there's no chance. There's no chance I'm going to lose. BOT, that's mine. Sorry, go ahead, Payne. What were you saying?
Nothing. You know what BOT stands for, actually? It's bald or
BOT?
try. Yeah, it's bald or try. So bald automatically wins, or you have to try. You're either bald or you try. That's how it works. You're the one that's going to be trying. I instantly win. That's how that works. By the by, bald is sexy. Just for everybody to know. Why do I like... What's the name of the podcast? I have no fucking clue. I think it's just called Solo Leveling Podcast. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to stick with that.
Or like Payne and Zaff oiled up. Something
Listen,
like that, yeah.
Stop giving them that idea. Like, we're going to be expected to come out here with oil. Like, I have baby oil. I have kids. I can provide it. I'll ship it to you. You're not far. It's Canada to Canada, so it's pretty easy anyways.
Shine up that head for us. Come on.
So I was like, what's a Dracula hairline? Bro, just Google Dracula. You'll know exactly what the Dracula hairline looks like. But no, for real. Bald is great. Like, I have no problem. But yeah, if we get a face reveal, I bet you that video will probably skyrocket to like 500,000 views.
Listen. I've seen face reveal videos, and all of them get cooked. They get cooked to oblivion. So I like the mystique. I like the mystery. Leave people guessing. Save my age. I don't leak that. Where I'm from, etc. Besides saying Canada. I feel like the mystery factor really plays into getting people kind of intrigued on who you are, what you're about. So that's just me, though.
Wait. So nobody knows your age?
No, nobody knows.
Fuck out of here.
Never said it once. Yeah. I'm mysterious. What can I say?
You know what we're gonna do, guys? This is my goal now with this podcast. I'm going to fucking undress. I'm gonna undress this man in every podcast. One way or another, we're gonna find out something new about him. That's now the goal. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna slowly. You know what's gonna happen one day? One day you're just gonna see an eyeball on your camera. It's just gonna be an eyeball. And slowly we're gonna start fucking showing 2 eyeballs and a nose. It's gonna fucking probably be Mr. Potato on the camera. We'll be okay with that. We'll take it off and replace him. Now listen, you sound you sound like a handsome man. Like the voice, I'm sure fits the face. Do you get the comments that you have like a radio voice? Because I feel like you have a very good radio voice.
I have two voices actually. One is the streamer voice, and one is the video voice. For some reason, I can't talk like I do on stream on videos. It's impossible for me. I don't know why. When I press that record button, it just changes. Like something clicks on me, and I just talk a little bit more. I don't know, like less enthusiastic, less like emotion in my voice. I'm trying to change that. It's something I'm really trying to do, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I do get that comment a lot.
Have you ever thought about going into radio?
Oh, are you kidding me? I don't think they make any money for what they do. The amount of work to just yap for like 10 hours straight. 1 hour is already enough for me. Like my mouth gets tired, it gets dry. I have some matcha here with me, trying to re-quench the thirst. But yeah, so no, not something I really want to do at all.
Not something you really want to do. Okay. Let me just ask you a couple personal questions. You obviously don't have to answer
Okay,
them. I'm just seeing how
of
far
course.
I can take this and push the envelope. All right. All right. Here we go.
Hmm.
Are you with somebody?
I don't answer that. I do
Okay.
not
Okay.
answer
Okay.
that question.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
It's
That's
part of
fine.
the mystique.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. 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 Uh, what's your favorite food?
Oh, my favorite food. So, like anything Japanese cuisine, really. I mean, that's like
Oh.
the kind of a cop out, but I love me some sushi, love me some Kobe beef. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I
So
love that stuff.
expensive, but it's yummy. It's yummy stuff. But yeah, anything
Okay.
Japanese really gets me going. If you know what I'm saying.
All right, so here we go, guys. The reason why I'm doing this, somebody says I have a crush on you. You guys think I have a crush. I'm playing that way. That's what it looks like. I might have a crush on Zaf, but what I'm being is a detective. See, I understand Canadian culture, and because he said
Yeah.
Japanese, that makes me think he either is living in the west end of Canada, because they have really good sushi out there, and Japanese cuisine, because they have really good raw fish, or they have somewhere in the middle. So I'm just like, you have to understand here, I am trying to
Mm.
be Detective Payne right now, and Detective Payne don't play. I'm gonna find some shit out here. All right, all right, all right. Hold on. Okay, another question for
Okay.
you.
I'm down to play.
All right. Hold on, guys. Feel free to join in, guys. The fuck is this yapping live stream? Listen, if you don't want to hear it's a podcast. What the hell do you think a podcast is? Numbnuts? It's exactly what it is. It's yapping the whole time. Sorry, I'm just responding to somebody. Anybody want to throw in some questions? All right, here's a question for you. What is your favorite console?
Oh, you know what? I'm not a console gamer.
Oh, okay. What's
I
your favorite
don't
PC game?
PC. I'm not a big gamer. I If I had to say one game, I would say I was big, big on League of Legends. Honestly, was like I think I was top like 0.0002% on League. I was like a toxic rank player, so I would say League of Legends back then when I used to play it.
Fuck. You gave me nothing there. League of Legends, you could be fucking 50 or 12. Like, I don't know what you
Yeah,
are now.
yeah,
I was hoping you say something like
yeah.
SNES or Atari, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's old, or All
Uh,
right. We'll do one at a time. That's good enough for now. We know a little bit more about Zaf. Okay, let's move over to the audience, and then we'll do our competition. All right. So let's go. Zaf, you pick a question from your side. You ask first, if they whatever they want to ask you or me, doesn't matter. Then I'll ask a question on my side, and we'll do a couple of Q&A questions here, and then we'll do our
sure.
competition, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, let's get some questions for Payne here. Anyone in the chat have a question for Payne? Let's make it something juicy. Nothing oiled up. No. Did someone just say what's his hair color?
You
Come on,
assholes.
guys.
You assholes.
Oh, who they said who's your favorite character? I don't think you answered who your favorite SL character is.
Oh, like in the game or like overall? Like, what do you guys want to know? Like in the
Yeah,
game
go
or
with
like?
both. Yeah, go with both.
Okay.
Manhwa,
Um,
anime, game.
okay. So in the game, my favorite character is honestly is Jinnu because of the versatility of any weapons you want. But if we're talking about hunters, I'm gonna say it's probably Sa because I love that ass and everything she does. So Sa is my favorite character. I just like watching her animations, and then when she wins, she does the Chun-Li kick and stumbles. I'm like, I wish you can stumble in my arms. Sorry, baby. I know you're watching somewhere right now. So yeah, that's probably it. When it comes down to the manhwa, now this is an interesting one. The manhwa, there's a lot of different characters. I really, really do like Jinnu's dad because he's so mysterious and what happens to him. But I'm also a big fan of the Dragon Monarch. So if you haven't read far enough, which most of you may not have, by the way, you'll get there eventually. You'll understand he's a badass, and of course the Shadow Monarch as well, or the Lord of Death or the Shadow of Death. Essentially, the person who Jinnu is becoming. Anyways, it is what it is. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's pretty much it. Those are my favorites. That's why I was kind of scared about going that route. The anime, I love Tashik. I thought he was a crazy son of a bitch. The fact that he was killing other hunters and the fact that he was killing just people for money, I thought that was a cool angle. I kind of wish he survived a little more.
But they offed him so quick.
They did. Cool little tidbit though. The whole world gets really cool later on when you read, so I won't spoil it for anybody else.
Yeah, I have to read it. Yeah, no spoilers in the chat.
No spoilers in the chat, please. Okay, anybody have... my wife's going to beat me up. Listen, I know. I already got enough beats, all right? Anybody have any questions for ZAFF? Anybody got questions? Oh, here we go. Here's a question for you from Grammar. Asking what rank he is on League of Legends. What rank are you? Are you a good player?
Oh, so here's a little info then. When I did play... Well, I don't play anymore, though, so it doesn't really count.
Okay.
When I played way back when, it was when I was... Actually, I shouldn't say where I was. That would give you too much info.
But, almost got him.
That was back when Challenger, Masters, etc. wasn't a thing. That was when it was just like Diamond 1. It was just Diamond 1, nothing after that. So I was just Diamond 1 with like certain LP. That's all you could do. Everyone was just Diamond 1 who was a top player. So technically speaking, Diamond 1, but we didn't have Masters, Challengers, etc. Which I would have been, let's be honest here. So, yeah.
Here's a question for you. What time is it right now for you?
Good question. It's either between 7:30 to 10:30. Yes, there we go. Yes. Okay,
so we thought we got him there, guys. We thought we got him there. Fucking hell. No, we didn't get him. He was too smart for that. He's on his game right now. He knows.
Of course.
I saw ZAFF in Ottawa Walmart. He has silver hair. Son of a bitch! I literally live in Ottawa. That might have been me with silver hair. Fuck off. So yeah, no. Okay. That was my question. Do you have one on your end?
Do I have what on my end? So, a question. Sorry, I was distracted by the game. Let me check. Let me see here. Any questions? There's just a lot of roasting going on here. What's going on?
I'll take the roast, man.
No. Let me see. Oh, how about you? Is there a character you don't like in SLA? I said Woo, so how about you? Is there someone you don't like?
Jinho.
Really, Jinho?
Yeah.
Don't like that flashy guy?
Nah, you know what? I don't like soft boys who got a lot of money and don't carry their weight. I hate him.
Fair.
You know what I mean? He's too much of a suck up. He like treats him like a boss all the time, and like you're always gonna be a lackey. You gotta take that money and ball out a little bit. Yeah, Jinho is probably my worst character. Anime. Game wise, I like him. Don't get me wrong; he's a good character in the game, but I don't like him in the anime and the manga. I think he's too much of a bitch boy. I feel like he would like put lotion on Juno's back for him if he asked. It's kind of
he would. I'm pretty sure he does that in the manhwa. No,
no, he might. God damn it, who knows? I can't stand.
I might have read the wrong one. Sorry, my bad there.
No. Okay. We got more questions for you here. Hold on. These are questions. Yeah, someone's like he's totally in Edmonton. Okay. Let's go into Azafi wasn't. He's not gonna have an OnlyFans account, for God's sakes, guys. Come on now, that's me.
No, I don't advertise it on YouTube. No.
Oh, there you go. So he might have one. There you go. So what is your favorite anime? People question asking that.
Oh, good question. That's a good one. I'll ask you that after as well. But for me, I have to go with the OG. It's not really that OG, but for me, it's OG. Death Note, just because I like that concept of like two great minds pitted against each other. But I do have to do a disclaimer here. I did not like what they did with Nier. I did not enjoy the post-L arc. I agree. Was not a fan at all.
I agree. The moment L was gone, I lost all interest. Not gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. L made it. L made that whole season or that whole show for me. The moment L was gone, I was like, that was done for me. Yeah, and Death Note was.
Everyone in the chat saying the ending was not good.
No, I agree, and it's a really hard one to top because like I think Death Note started so strong with the Shinigami and then the whole concept of him becoming evil and then using the notebook and it was such a cool it was such a mind fuck the entire thing. But L was the only glue to that. Where he was the only opponent he had that was smart enough to keep up with him. You know what I mean? So
100%.
I agree with you. They were. They were. So
Yeah.
what? Did you watch? Did you watch the live action version of it with William Dafoe as?
No, I
No?
did read the new, like, I don't know if we can call it like a manga. It's like a one shot
Yeah.
where they had like someone actually get Death Note again. I like that. That was a pretty cool concept. I think they had like Trump in it as well, which was
Oh
kind of
yeah.
interesting. But
Which is crazy.
yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that
Yeah.
was
Yeah. No.
enjoyable.
That's a good one. Death Note is definitely deserved top 10 on my list for sure as well too.
Mhm. There's just so many animes I love. I can't say one is my absolute favorite, but Death Note, Code Geass, where great minds kind of are pit against each other. That's what I enjoy.
This is a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Are you into like any of the old school Shinobi animes? Any of the like the sword fighting animes?
Which ones?
Well, let's consider like Naruto, Bleach, the big ones, One Piece.
Oh, of course. Yeah, those are like
okay.
classics. Classics. Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
okay.
I've seen all of those start to finish. Read the mangas. Easy top choices there. You can't go wrong with those.
What would you say of the top three? Let's say between Bleach. I know. Let's say top five. Let's say Bleach, Naruto, One Piece,
One Piece.
Demon Hunter, One Piece. Yeah. Oh my God. Are you still watching One Piece?
Oh yeah, I read the manga every single week. I'm caught up in a lot of mangas, but again, they're all just so good. I would have to say Bleach just has such fantastic character design.
Thank you.
It's can't not say Bleach is one of my favorites for sure.
Thank you. I have a Ichigo mask right here. I have a Hollow Vasta Lord right here. I have an Aizen poster. I've got Boyaku, and my favorite character of all time, by the way, Urahara Kisuke. Talking about great minds. Urahara Kisuke is one of the coolest badass characters of all time. And if we're talking about simping about somebody, Yurichi Matsumoto, bro. I simp for those girls like nonstop.
Have you read the manga? Did you see her pose in kitty form?
100%. Are you kidding me?
Hey, listen, the virus is acting up right now. The virus is acting up. Let me tell you.
It's not just the virus. My God, it's getting hot in here. Those like the animation, the character design, like you said, is probably some of the best in the world. If Kubo didn't get sick and he didn't get forced to push his anime the way he was, I think.
Oh my gosh, the rushed ending in the manga makes me want to throw up. I hate that so much.
Yes, so I'm glad they're doing. I'm glad they're doing a remake of the 1,000-Year Blood War on anime. It's phenomenal so far. So I'm hoping needs it 100%. So I really hope they continue that on. So that is my favorite anime, by the way, Bleach. Naruto's a big second one. I love
One Piece too. One Piece is really good right now. Getting crazy.
For sure. One Piece. My brother-in-law. The reason why I say this is, my brother-in-law just recently got into the One Piece trading card game. And he is spending hundreds of dollars on packs right now.
That stuff ain't cheap. No.
It's not cheap, and he went to a tournament recently, and he says it's a big thing. Are you into card games? Would you ever consider doing that?
I do like collecting Pokemon here and there. I do enjoy it. I like sealed collecting more. Yeah, just kind of put them on display. That's kind of my thing.
Have you hit anything big?
I collect sealed, so I don't open singles because
singles
you don't open
them at all.
The biggest waste of money in my opinion. Terrible like return on investment. Yeah.
So you'll buy a box, but you don't open it. You just can keep it sealed.
No, I just keep it. Like I've kept some boxes and they like appreciated like 10 times in value. It's like you kind of look at it like this can't be worth that much. This can't be worth like what it is. But yeah, kind of works out that way.
I thought you had to know what was in the box for it to even matter. I didn't realize the box.
No. Just the sealed boxes go for crazy dollar amounts. Yeah.
Fuck. You're playing real life gotcha games too. I see.
100% all the time. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Anybody else have any questions? Anyone else? People are saying One Piece game is amazing. Both of you picked up Pick Me Up or Infinite Gotcha. I personally have never read Pick Me Up or Infinite Gotcha myself. Personally, ZAFF, have you ever seen those before?
Say that again. Pick Me Up.
Pick Me Up. It's apparently an Infinite Gotcha. They're both mangas, I imagine.
No, never heard of it. No. A good question here for you. Someone asked, which character are you most eager to see right now? You said Jinwoo's dad. Is that who you're looking forward to the most?
No. So to be honest, the most, and this is why this character I want the most, is actually the character I've been saying from day one before the game even came out, is Gyoto Ryuji, who is the Japanese S rank hunter who leads the Japanese people into the Jeju Island. He was talked about so much in the manga and the manhwa, and he was like stronger than some of the Korean S rank hunters. Even Jinnu thought he was super powerful, but then he got destroyed by Biru, so we never got to see his potential. So I want to,
I love when they do that though.
Oh, 100%. So I really want to see Gyoto come out and actually want to see how good he is. Like these Japanese hunters look so badass. So the fact that he's coming out in I believe December as the main character, because they've already announced him, that right there was the character I want to see the most, to be honest, just to see how good he is.
Yeah, so, someone said they did him dirty, apparently.
No,
so
I'll
read that soon, hopefully.
So dirty, bro.
That's
and I don't want,
funny.
again, it's hard not to ruin some things for people. I apologize, guys, but we're talking about, he is coming out. He's already on the calendar, so I just figured I'd talk about him. But yeah.
He's that guy. Okay.
He's that guy.
Fair enough.
The one in December. So he is the leader of the Japanese.
Know.
Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to him. And I'm curious to see how they're going to handle it. What I'm more curious about, even than the characters, though, is if they're ever going to introduce any of the rulers or the monarchs as characters. Now, you haven't read that far, Zaff, so I won't push any further than that. But I know a lot of people are like, will we see monarchs as people we can play with? I think chances are monarchs will be end game bosses. We'll see. So that's for people asking that question. So that's probably what it'll be.
Actually, we did miss one thing on the interview. They did talk about Thomas Andre, who is a hunter everyone wants to see. So the interviewer asked about Thomas Andre, and I think they said, they'll be released when it's due time. So they don't want to rush things. They want to time it accordingly to the story. So that makes sense. So ways away probably for Thomas.
Exactly. And I was going to say, for those who don't know when Thomas appears or why Thomas is so talked about, Thomas is probably the strongest, maybe second strongest national rank hunter in the manhwa. And he really doesn't interact with Jinnu in a major way until, I'd say, past the middle of it. So there's a lot to go before we even see anything about him. So I was really shocked that people thought we would see him soon. And I know the survey was the reason why.
I was expecting it because everyone kept talking about him, and they did the survey, right?
Yeah.
And the survey led everyone to think he was coming. So
smart survey. No, I think that was to garner hype, and I think just to see what people's interests were. But I think that the producer mentioned for a while that they were going to follow the storyline as closely as possible for release. And I think they've done a great job with that, by the way. So from what I'm seeing so far, I think they're doing an amazing job with following. So Thomas Andre probably won't be released for, I'd say, first year anniversary. Probably next year, May. That's my take on it.
That makes sense. I think that makes sense.
Thoughts about Isekai animes? Isekai? Do you watch Isekai animes?
Isekai? Yeah. I think I've seen. I think Overlord does that count as one? Technically, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is actually. You're right. I don't watch them personally or read them.
No, me too. It's kind of redundant now. No offense if your favorite anime is Isekai. It's just not for me personally. I do like some though. Some have really good concepts to them.
What makes an Isekai an Isekai? Like what is that genre? I'm a little.
Is it kind of getting? I think it's like getting reincarnated or reborn, sort of like. I feel like you escape the life you're in right now for a new one that's different. Yeah, someone said you go into another world, so I think that's the premise of that anime.
So what we do every day as content creators. Somewhere.
Yeah,
literally what we do as content.
Whenever the devs release a new note, I'm in an isekai where
we're all in isekai, bro. We're in a different world all the time.
Oh my god,
all the time. Yeah, someone says Thomas does appear before Jeju Island. Yeah, they talk about Thomas. They show him on a couch. He's talking, but the actual real interaction with Thomas Andre isn't really done until way later on, though. Right? So that is, I'm just talking about that. Okay. Are you ready? You ready for this challenge?
Yo, I gotta take a leak, man. I drank so much tea just now. I'll need like 30 seconds, but then I'll be ready. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
30
get some
seconds.
water.
You can trash talk me. Okay,
I'm gonna get some water. Let's take
what I always do is tell everyone to get up and stretch. So right now, stretch break. Everyone get up, stretch your arms, get a snack. We'll be back in like a minute or so. Okay.
1 minute, guys. We'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Bleach? Love Bleach. Love the Bleach Resonance game. Too bad the company got sold out or bought out or something. So that kind of sucks. But I will be covering it when it's out for sure.
Oh
Ever
man,
watch Monster? No, never. You
the
back?
bladder is empty. Oh, you're back. Yeah,
There
I'm
you
back.
go. Yeah. You drain
Yeah.
that main vein.
Also, I want to, yeah, I want to remind everyone: Payne viewers, drop a like on Payne stream. ZAFF viewers, drop a like on ZAFF stream.
Exactly.
That way, we do know you want to see more content like this. So that
100%.
lets us know if you enjoyed it or not. Drop a like,
100%.
everyone.
Please, guys, go like, subscribe, do all that fun jazz. Remember, memberships are available
Yeah.
on both as well. And thank you guys for joining us. Podcasts are not easy to go through. They're not easy to listen to, especially when they're the first ones. But for me personally, guys, I'm having a blast. So thank you for joining us on this.
Oh, so, my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm really happy to see everyone here.
Yeah, absolutely. I got an idea. So humor me here.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured out how we're gonna make this fair. So I'm on my free-to-play account. You're on your account, I'm assuming, right?
Yep, just one account.
Okay. So
my quote unquote free to play account.
Yes, your quote. That's right. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pick 2 level 1 characters that we have, the same characters. So who do you have as level? So I'm gonna look at mine right now. So I've got. Hold on. This is.
I do have you. Level 1 or advanced?
No. So advanced. So let's just pick our only. I know levels don't matter here. Okay, let's pick our only 2 SR characters that are advanced to level 3 to 5. Who do you have?
You know, I have a lot of options because I don't advance my SRs too often, so we can maybe match up. I can like match like
screen.
Kim Chul.
Kim Chul.
I see your Kim Chul is at A2. I can level mine up to A2, make it fair.
Perfect. Let's do that. A2. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, A2.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Who else? Do you have Joe?
Joey, yeah. Let me check. Where is she? Her, right? Oh, mine's.
Oh no. Joe is a guy. He's. Oh, you got.
Oh,
A5.
this guy, Joe, whatever. Yeah, mine's at A5. What's yours at?
Where's mine? I think A3. No, I can't go any further. Okay, hold on. Let's do something else then. Let's go with. What about your Anna Ruiz?
Anna, she's A5 as well.
Fucking whales, bro! I swear. I'm just joking. What else you got here? Kim.
Do you have Yunho? Do you have Yunho? What's your Yunho at?
Where is she?
Yunho, whatever you want to call it.
Yunho? Like Beck?
Yeah, mine's A0. Yeah.
A0. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 breakers. We need one more.
Works. So Kim and wait,
is
one more?
Is Igris a?
Oh,
is Igris, yeah, because we're doing an Igris run, right? So is he?
This run is gonna be awful. So we're using these 2 guys and then
100%. 100%. And who is it?
What's your
is it a hunter run?
Do you have an Emma?
Yeah, I have an Emma.
It's a hunter run. It's a hunter run.
It's a hunter. Okay. It's hunter. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If you wanna, you just
no.
punch them the whole time.
We're doing this. No. Fuck that. We're taking the whole time. This is gonna be raw.
Oh,
hold on. Do you have wait? What's your? We have to have a DPS here. We have to have a DPS. What's your Cha at?
A5.
Fuck, mine's A3. What's your Alicia at?
Alicia.
A5.
Oh, A5 as well. Yeah.
Fuck. Hold on.
Any SRs you got advanced up a little bit?
Yeah, I've got Jinho at A8.
You can use Meilin. My Meilin's at A1 too.
Is it? Okay. That'll be our main. Bro, this is gonna be brutal. Okay, let's do it. No, fuck. I don't care. Let's just see. 100%. We're doing this. Okay, guys, here we go. We're doing this.
What's your skill levels? Mine are pretty low on those characters, so it should be okay.
Probably
I don't think I even leveled up most of them.
I think level 1 on all these guys. Level 1 across the board.
Yeah. So my Kim is
level 4.
Kim Chul is level. Yeah, for his support, but that's fine. And we said, who was the other one? Yunho. Yeah, all level 1 for me on Yunho as well.
All level. Oh, except I got 2 level 4s for the first 2 skills, and the ultimate is level 4. So the 2 basic skills. I can just advance up. Okay, yeah, get those to level 4, and then the ultimate skill.
Can you bring it up on your screen? I'm looking at your stream.
Yeah, go ahead. It's up.
Your Yunho.
Yeah, he's up now.
Oh, I think there's a delay.
Yeah, there's always a 30-second delay, I think.
Oh boy. You can change it to ultra low latency. That's what I do. It doesn't matter. Let's see.
I should do that next time.
Okay, I got you 4 here. Okay, and then 4 here. This way, I guess the loser can't complain because it's pretty fair actually. This is neck and neck. Now for weapons,
I hope
we
you're
should.
fucking ready, by the way, to fucking summon and level up your Jin Chul. I really hope you are.
I'm ending stream.
Just,
if I
just
lose,
say it.
I'm gone. You'll never see me again.
Never, only a podcast episode ever. Fastest dissolved podcast ever. Okay, hold on. What level is yours? The level doesn't matter, so it doesn't actually matter. So yeah, we're fine. And sorry, we said Meilin, right?
Yeah, we said Meilin, A1 Meilin. Okay. My skills are all level 4 for her. 4 and
all 4.
Ulti 5, fucking support
whale.
5.
Fucking whale. Okay, hold on. I get to 4 for all of hers.
What do you mean? That's like the most basic.
I'm just joking. Okay, I'm gonna get to 4.
I'm actually like a dolphin. My count is not stacked, in my opinion.
No,
I'm sure everyone else will disagree, but yeah, mine's
you're right. Because I actually made a video today that showed my $4,500 account, and people were like, "You haven't maxed out characters?" I'm like, "No, bro. It's expensive to max out characters in this game.
Yeah,
it is not easy.
Like I don't care. Yeah, I don't care if we make money off YouTube. I'm not going to overspend on a gacha game.
Fuck that. Fuck that. No, we got better things to spend in life, like oils.
Yeah, running out low
that's
on
right.
that for some reason.
I said oils. Fuckers. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we got everyone there. So we got weapons. Okay, weapons. Let's see. What do we have? Oh wait, artifacts. Artifacts don't matter. Put whatever you want, obviously, because the only thing that matters is the sets.
Should we match the set?
Yeah. Match the sets.
Let's go with Yunho. What set are you using on him?
For Yunho, I'll do breaker set. So let's do a breaker set, just typical old standard breaker set. I think I already got that on him. And then for his artifacts, fuck, they all don't scale with attack, so it's useless. I'm gonna put let's put berserker set on him, or you know what, executioner. Put executioner set on him.
Okay. Works for me. I'm just equipping everything. You said executioner, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
All right. And then Kim Chul, I feel like I'm going to put the shield set on him. So let's put the shield set because we can take a bonus of 10% extra on that one. Extra damage.
Kim Chul, where are you? Shield.
Do I even have
Never use a set. This will be nice.
Yeah, because now at least you get 10% extra.
It's like the least utilized set.
You know what? It's actually one of the better ones that nobody ever uses. I have to admit, I'm guilty of that as well too. For him, let's give him the very decent or concentration of firepower. He's gonna need all the help he can get.
Sounds literally.
This is gonna be the worst. We're gonna be like 10.
This is gonna be rough. I don't even know how we're gonna clear the mobs. I'm pretty sure it starts out with mobs.
Wait, does it start with mobs?
Last time? Yeah.
No. I think mobs is only when you do non-hunter. Oh, is it? It does have mobs. You're right. Yep. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. I forgot.
I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll manage. We're gonna
try. All right, and then for Meilin. Yeah, this is. I mean, we got to give her a DPS set because she's DPS. Fuck, I don't know, man. 1-hit kill. Let's give her 1-hit kill.
Okay, that works for me. This is gonna be rough.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? No, let's give her a destroyer set. Give her a destroyer set. Let's build everyone's. Okay. Yeah, destroyer. I think that's probably smarter because give her a quicker way to level up her skills. Where is destroyer? Destroyer set. Okay, I think I'm. And then for the rings, I think for her, give her executioner as well.
Mm-hmm. That works.
Now at least we can push a little bit of damage. Oh,
if any. Oh boy.
This is the ultimate prize, guys. Oh, by the way, I'm not summoning on my free-to-play account. I will jump on my pay-to-win account to do my summons. I don't have any free-to-play currency right now.
No, don't ruin your free-to-play.
Yeah, definitely not doing that. But I will take the hit.
That's too painful.
It is way too painful. It took me a minute to get back to 12k crystals. Where are we at here? Achievements. All right, guys. I'm not playing on my pay-to-win because we're making this fair. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Oh, weapons, right?
And for the weapons, what are we going to do for that?
So do you have Meilin's weapon?
I do. A1.
Perfect. That's exactly where I'm at. A1. Okay, keep it there. For Yunho, we can put in... let's give him the core axe. Do you have the axe? Actually, you know what? Let's give him a blue weapon. You have blue weapons kicking around?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have a level, like a non-advancement blue weapon?
Yeah, like, do you want? I have a lot on hand. I'm pretty sure. So
Do you have
tell
the
me which
axe?
weapon, and I'll.
The blue axe, the
Yeah,
hatchet.
I should.
Perfect.
Oh yeah,
Level.
I have a
Okay,
bunch.
put that on there. So we'll go A0 of that, and then for Kim
Okay.
Chul, I'm gonna give him. I think he scales off defense as well, if I remember correctly. He does. Yeah. Okay. Give him the same. Give him the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Holy fuck.
Oh wait, I lied. My Meilin weapon is A3.
Fuck.
I thought it was
Okay.
less.
You know what? Give her the blue book. You have a blue book?
Yeah, just the base book.
Just a base book. We're being basic bitches tonight, Zaff. You ready for this?
Oh boy.
Someone's gonna
this?
clip this and be like, "These are the two worst content creators. I can't believe we take their advice."
Yeah, could you imagine? Oh my god, Dumb and Dumber trying to
100% Dumb and
PPOT.
Dumber. 100% exactly what I feel like right now. I feel like Jim Carrey. Okay, let's go in.
Oh boy.
Here we go. All right, we'll do the count of like. Oh, hold on, let me.
Oh, how
actually
about shadows?
Oh, shadows. Okay, shadows. Let's go
Yeah.
with. Hold on, let me go to start.
Mine are kind of advanced a little bit. I'm not sure if yours are.
Let's just put no shadows.
No shadows? Okay.
No shadows.
Do you want to do one? Maybe one. Do you have
Sure.
like
Sure.
let me search.
Okay, let me go to my shadows. Let me put my team together first, and I'll show you my shadows shortly. Where is my Meilin? There you are. Okay, if I go to my shadows, I have the only shadow that's leveled up to Knight is Igris. Do you have a Knight Igris?
No, I think I do. I don't think mine's elite yet. Yeah, mine's knight. That works.
Perfect.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, you know what? Then what's your power at?
135k.
I wonder what's driving your power up. Mine's at
My level 80, you know.
Oh, true.
And my level 80 Meilin. Yeah.
So the level doesn't matter
yes.
here. We know this.
Yeah.
Okay. So
let me check. Yeah, that should be good.
So for anybody who's joining now, I'm going to explain the rules here, just so everyone is aware. By the way, what was your poll ending at for winner or loser?
Oh, I got 78%, and you have 22.
Fuckers, you
Pretty
guys
accurate,
are harsh,
I would say.
man. Oh my god, we're not talking about our age here,
what
assholes. I got 64. I got 64, and you've got
64.
36. So people actually believe in me for once. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you, guys.
Not bad.
I feel much better about myself. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do this, guys. Loser, if you guys don't know how this works, the loser of this has to go on their account. Well, Zaff is on his account already. I'll go on my pay-to-win account, and then the person has to summon, put Jinchul on their summoning thing, and go until they actually get an SSR. It's Russian roulette. If you get Jinchul, you have to advance him, get him to level 80. If you don't get Jinchul, you're off the hook. We're just going to let fate take care of things, okay? All right, so I'm not going to make you waste all your currency. I'm not going to waste all mine, but we're going to let fate just take care of it. All right, so we're here. Are you in? Are you in?
I'm on the loading screen. Like, form team.
Okay, I'm on my 4 team as well. On the count of 3, press enter.
Oh, boy. Okay. Ooh, let's do this.
All right, 1.
This is going to be rough.
2, 3, go. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go, guys.
Oh, boy. How do you use Kim, guys? How do you use Kim?
All right. Oh, these fuckers disappear. I forgot about that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got this. We got this. We got this. Let's go, Kimmy. You slowest motherfucker on the planet. Slow as molasses, baby. Takes 10 years to swing. All right, let's go, guys. We got this. Oh, my God. This is going to take forever, bro. We're going to be here all night, guys. What? You finished it?
I'm just joking.
I was going to say, what? It's like fucking whale.
Trying to distract you.
Yeah, it's not working. I play under distractions all the time. I got kids. These motherfuckers don't leave me alone. Daddy, play Donkey Kong. Daddy, feed me. Motherfucker, give me space. No, I'm kidding. Oh, there we go. Got boss. Where are you at right now? Guys, am I ahead? Anybody watching?
I'm at 40% on the boss.
Fuck, I think I just...
Not Igris, but the stupid...
I'm the same way.
Page.
Dickhead who disappears.
Okay, we're on Igris now.
Fuck, we're on Igris now. Oh my god, this is going to be like down to the wire. We might not even... You know what? We were doing best 2 out of 3, right? So I meant, like, I don't mind it, really.
Wait, what? I thought it was best... well, we're going to do 3 runs, and best time gets it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on. We should just.
Oh
do
man,
one
Igris is gonna take a year here.
We should just do one. Just do one run.
Yeah, honestly.
We don't have
I
all
don't want
night.
people to meme us too hard.
This is gonna be the fucking length of the actual podcast itself. All right. Here
Right?
Come on, guys. Okay, we're doing good though, guys. We're doing good. Here we go.
I've never used Kim Chul's ulti, to be honest. First time I'm
It's
actually
actually
seeing it
pretty
in
good.
action. Oh, wait, it just nuked it.
Yeah, he's fucking strong, man. He's actually underrated. A lot of people don't know how to use him properly.
Tell me about it.
Did you finish?
No, I'm about to.
I got it done.
Oh shoot! I just finished too.
Yes!
Oh, I think you bested me. What did you get?
210.458.
Wait, you beat me by 0.2 seconds. There's
Let's
no
go!
way.
Let's go! You can check my stream.
Wait,
you can check my stream.
Best out of
210.664.
three, yo. Best out of three. Best out of
We
three.
said
One more.
We said one. Fuck that shit. We said one.
Wait,
Get on your.
I didn't use my shadows. I forgot about my shadows. Did you?
Hey, I used it right at the end when I needed to. I got that shit done.
Oh man, I didn't use shadows. Oh my,
I'm sorry.
You gotta give me
No.
one more run.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
One more run.
No. We said one. We said one. I'm done. I retire. I'm done. I
Oh,
officially
boy.
won the bet.
I can't believe I forgot shadows. I don't think I used mine. Yeah, fine. I'll put
Oh,
Woojin chill on my team.
Dude.
Oh gosh.
Yes, let's go.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
I can't believe I forgot shadows.
I'm
Legit
so happy,
skill
guys.
issue.
I'm so happy right now. I don't have to do this shit.
Legit.
Oh, that's
Hey, rank number
what I'm
7
talking
using that team. Not
about. Hey,
bad.
not bad. People should watch this shit and be like, "What the hell is going on right now?" Okay. Let's watch, guys.
I'll go to draws. I'll go to my draws. Who am I gonna miss out on? Huntsman. Okay. I'll put Woo. Where is he? Can't wait. My hand feels gross clicking him right now.
Wait till you have to level him up, bro. Wait till you have to level him up in advance. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
look at that, guys. Look how sick.
8.
And you're almost at pity. So I mean, like, this is gonna be exciting for all of us, guys. You're about to get.
Let me check my raid info or my draw history. Am I on 50-50 or what? Let me see here. Let's go down here. Oh, I got Emma. So this is technically 50-50 category. So if I get Woo and I win the 50-50, oh my goodness.
This is gonna be the best.
Sad guy.
It's gonna be the best day ever.
I'm gonna
so
cry.
I'm so glad we decided to do this podcast today. This is a great competition.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready, man. The question is, are you
a
ready?
skipper?
No, you know what?
Do
I'll let you
skip?
decide. I'll let you decide. I like to get it in and out quick. That's how I had my kids. Let's see what happens.
I'll skip if no SSR. Ooh, Avarice. I'll take that. That's always a good pull. Okay, 10 more here.
Okay, so I'm delayed. You're delayed. Don't say shit.
I won't say anything. Yeah.
Don't say a word. If you get Jinchul, you understand right now. If you get him, you have to become a Jinchul lover now. Like, you have to actually admit your love to him. Because there's no way you're gonna tell people you don't like him anymore when he's level 80 and advanced.
Hey, ain't happening, buddy. All right, I'll ask their marble to reset him, remove him from my account. I'll do anything it takes.
I will let you know now if you get him. I'm gonna woo Ric Flair you. I'm gonna send you Ric Flair woos every single day for the next week.
mods, ban Payne, please. Okay, here we're on the rate up now, so technically should get an SSR here. Oh, don't be woo, please. Oh my goodness, come on.
I can't wait for
Don't be woo.
Defining moment of today.
Oh, here's the error message.
Okay, don't say anything.
Oh boy,
don't say anything. We're all delayed.
I'll wait.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna know by your reaction what you get. So this is gonna be. Watch him get like 3 SSRs. All 3 of them are woos. He got 1. Here it is, guys. Oh, it's a character. Oh, he got Choi. Oh,
That's right. My boy Choi coming in clutch.
I hate that his name had to rhyme too. My boy Choi. It couldn't just be my boy Jin.
That's what I like to see. In the end, I won. I won there.
Fuck.
Oh yes.
In the end, you did.
That's
win.
literally my strongest hunter, but I don't give him any love.
Yeah, he's and you got Park Heejin. That's a big win there, bro. That's a big win.
Yeah.
Well, you escaped today. We're going to be doing this every single time, so get ready for it.
Yeah, I'm
brush
down.
up on your summoning shadows.
You got lucky I didn't use my shadows. I can't believe it.
You call it luck. I call it old man remembering how to play a game. That's all it is. I'm not senile yet. No. I'm getting there, but I'm not there quite yet. Well, congratulations on your Choi. This has been an absolute blast, bro. Thank you so much for having the time to do this. I would love to do more.
Sure, it was a great time.
Yeah, it was a great time. If you guys liked this format, guys, and you guys enjoyed your time, please go like, subscribe, do all that fun jazz to both channels. We'll be hopefully doing more of these. We have a lot to talk about, obviously. And Zaff, do you have any words for the community at all?
No, just thank you everyone for attending. I know this is kind of not our routine time to do a stream, but yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, for those who are wondering, yes, oil lubed up events will come eventually. And yes, Hawk 2 to everybody as well too. Shout out to that girl for uniting all of America when the presidents couldn't do it. Wow, what a legend. What a legend. All right, guys. Thank you again to my co-host. Thank you so much for your time. To the community, thank you for joining us. Much love to everybody. This is Payne. That's Zaff, who we don't know anything about yet, but we will eventually. Thank you for joining the Unknown Solo Leveling Arise podcast. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yep.